Hey, what is up, guys? It's Giltspire here, and welcome back to, though actually, correction, welcome to Dark Souls. Let me actually get the right window up. There we go. Hello, there we are. Very good, very good. We also, hold on one second. That's the wrong button. That's the wrong thing. That's not what I want. I want to do this. Have that there just in case I need it, but then have this plugged in, because I am definitely using a controller and not a mouse. Because I've never played a Dark Souls on mouse and keyboard, but I cannot imagine it being any easier in comparison than a controller. But it's kind of strange. I'm going to be streaming on a controller. It harkens back to when I initially first started streaming on console. But without further ado, let's jump right on in, shall we? I got a brand new controller for this too. My old one was a little bit on the mess side. Everything looks good here. Everything looks good there. And I don't think I need to change anything here either. And let's see. So enter me name. That's right, I have a keyboard. So let's just go with hello. Giltspire. Alright, let's go with the deprived. And I think we just keep everything else pretty basic, yeah? And let's do that. Can I not accept? I have to do things. I think I'm haunted or either insane because I'm seeing shadows all in my house and outside. So, liquid. One thing that might be happening is what would be referred to as paranoia. I might recommend probably taking a moment to step back if need be, and maybe consulting a, well, for lack of a better term, an adult or someone that you trust. Because it sounds like you might be feeling a bit paranoid, my friend. Hello? Is Giltspire not okay? Okay, that seems fine. Why can I not accept? Oh, I need to pick my gift, right. I forget what to take. I forget what to take. Increase double ring, range small increase. Gift from the witch, ancient ring has no obvious effect. I forget what this does. Giltspire is a curse word, of course. Apparently. Black fire bomb, holy water, twin humanities. Any basic lock and is equipped for thief. You know what? Sure, let's go with this. Let's go with that. Can I accept now? Confirm character. What am I doing wrong? Do I need to pick the physique? Apparently. Average. Okay, now I can accept. Alright. Okay, start with this character. Yes.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog.
It was it?
A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons.
I love the animations. Just such a good aesthetic.
But then there was fire. And with fire...
Probably been at least a year, maybe a little bit more since I've last played through Dark Souls. So I'm very excited to be back again. It's gonna be like at least my first time playthrough, just completely fresh. But like the number of new game pluses I've done, probably up in double digits at least.
Then, from the dark, they came.
Also, if you want to
And
get
found
into
the souls of
Dark
lords
Souls lore,
within the
highly
flame.
recommend it, but man is it in depth.
Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights.
The Lord.
And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten.
When I couldn't get past the tutorial boss, I knew that wasn't a game for you.
With the strength of lords.
There might be a reason why, and I'll show you why that is.
Gwyn's mighty bullets peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And
These
see,
souls aren't
the
rather dark?
scales betrayed his own.
You say that.
The dragons were no more.
As we see a pile of dead dragons. Pretty bleak, I would say.
Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the
Cannot wait for
flames
Elden
will
Ring.
fade, and only
If you guys are wondering why we're playing Dark Souls as a variety game, it's because I'm wicked hyped for Elden Ring, and I'm like, I want to replay all the Souls game again. So that's why we're here. That's why we're going to be playing 1 through 3 once more.
And man sees not light, but only endless nights.
Bloodborne was a Souls-esque game spiritually, but it was not a Souls game. It was
Carriers of the
basically
accursed
Blighttown the
dark
game, which is actually pretty fun. I was pretty happy with Bloodborne. Alright, are we starting? The exposition's pretty long, but let's actually give some good insight into the Souls lore. Here we are. In the prison.
Yes, indeed.
Hello.
The dark sign brands the undead.
Also, if you guys
And
haven't
in this
seen
land,
Dark Souls, you'll see why I compare the new map in Dead by Daylight to Dark
The
Souls very
undead are
quickly.
corralled and led to the north.
Like what I called Extendo 1,
Where
where
they
if you
are
press
locked
D is extend his axe into a
await
staff
the
axe,
end of
which
the
is called
world.
Extendo 1. Fair enough, fair enough.
This is your fate.
Is it though? Hello, rat. Why does that rat have a mohawk? I just noticed that. Like the first time. That rat definitely looked like it had a mohawk. Thank you. Hello. This was in Bloodborne. I have no clue what the actual name of it was called, but I just recall it that. That's fair, that's fair. And I can see why, but that's fair. Alright. It'll take me a while to get used to the controls again. Especially on a new controller. Completely forgot about that. Use dungeon key. Hello. How are you? Camera controls. I hear the stomping. Attack. How do I lock on? There we go. Right stick. Right. Strong attack. And left and B. Then I think jump is to press it again. Yes. Target. Yep, there we go. Don't mind me, buddy. Just going to get your soul. I don't think you'll be needed much more. There. Climb faster, please, and thank you. Alright, and rest the bonfire to recover HP. Alright, so let's light the bonfire. This is going to be our first bonfire. Might as well sit at 2. I guess in the Souls-esque game I was playing is the Surge, but it's like a hybrid between Souls and Destiny to be more accurate. Marvel's Avengers. I can't really speak on those games because I haven't played them. The main ones are like actual like Souls games that I played. Do I want to try and beat you without getting my weapon? We could. Get away. I could do that. Let's try and beat you without grabbing my weapon first. Hi, buddy. You're doing 2 damage with these. I guess we'll just chip away. Yeah. Just need to make sure we get behind you. Come on, buddy. Need to swing. Yes. It is very possible. It's just a pain in the butt. Oof. Okay. If we get too low, I'll probably just move forward. That's only 3 damage. That is not much. That's fine. I think I can just do 2 hits at a time. I think that's the best play. As long as we stay on its flank, we're fine. I say that I'm just gonna get freaking yeeted at some point. I forget how much health the Asylum Demon has, but if we're doing 2 health a hit, it's gonna take a while. But if I remember correctly, it also gets us a weapon. Though it is a very strength-focused weapon, and I'm hurt enough that I think I'm gonna leave. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave and come back. I don't really want to redo it, so I'll call it there. Hello, another naked man. Isn't it this the boss you're forced to die? Nope, you do not need to die at this boss. Get my shield. But what if I don't want my shield? Have you ever thought about that? Okay, well, you know what? Fine. I'll get my freaking shield now that I've taken a few hits. I was like, I forget if the archer is this way or further in. Nope, further in. Or not further in. Hello. There's my plank shield. Equipment. Change equipment. Shield. Hello. Rather not do that. Hey, come back here, buddy. Can't get away from me, my club. Ooh, yeah, that's right. Let's equip you. Club's actually pretty good. Now during this part where you're forced to die to an early boss to continue the game. Actually, I don't think there's any situation in the original Dark Souls where that is the case. Now that I think about it, I think that in later Souls games, maybe, but in the Dark Souls original, I don't think so. Backstep and roll. Always check the other pathways. Can't get up there yet. I forget if there's anything back here. Pretty sure it was the first Souls games. I don't think so. I'm pretty certain that you don't have to. Alright, let's go this way. So this will unlock the way to the bonfire here. Let's rest here real quick. And if I remember correctly, that door is locked from the other side right now by some contraption. And I do remember that. No, thank you. Hello! Ain't you bag of dicks? You took a bit of my health, and then you open the wall to my friend! My first friend. Hello, friend.
Oh, you. You're no hollow.
No, I still have my head on me.
I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon. Then lose
You
myself.
look perfectly
I
fine.
wish to ask something of you.
Okay.
You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Sure.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission.
And what was that mission?
Perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in
I mean, I don't have one in my inventory.
Thou who art undead art chosen. And thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead.
He sounds like more of a respectable British person because of the lack of the accent.
And
Fair.
I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Thank you. I always forget the fact that you start off with 5 in the original Souls games. Like the old other ones, you start off with like maybe 1. There's Asylum Key.
Farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now. And
You're just really, really tired. I mean, to be fair, this game can really beat you down, for lack of better term. Alright, he dead. Kick and jump. If I remember correctly... Hello. Yes, there's 2 of you. No, I didn't want to do that. That's... Oh! Ah! I think I can one-shot you. With a club. Yes, I can. If I just do that heavy one-handed, it's a one-shot. Hi. Goodbye. Check over here. I think there's someone over here. Yes, I see you. I remember you. Let's backstab you. You drop me an item? No. And I can't open this yet either. I remember where to get the item for that, but let's ask this flask up. Hi. That was rude. Parry, left trigger. Left trigger, not right trigger. That's the block. Hold up. Okay, well, I'm holding my shield. There's no clunk of the club? There is not, no. Hello! I'm back. That's so much damage. How are you, buddy? Okay, that's fine by me. Yeah, you do your butt slam. I'm gonna get behind your butt now. Okay, well that's kind of rude. Pretty sure you're not supposed to hit me like that. And just drink behind your butt. Alright, sure. Do the butt slam. I need to get you away from that wall. I always hate the camera angle when that happens. Sure. Now we can go behind you. Come on. There we go. I should probably play it safe and only do like 1 hit. Ooh, I guess we could just do 1 R2 hit. Call it a day. Yeah, we're good. From the weak 3 damage versus the 389 club slam to the face, yes. It is a pretty stark contrast, to say the least. Be wary of fall. Thank you. Ooh, should I take myself offline? I forgot about with, I kind of want to, now I think about it, because I do not want to deal with invaders in this game. So I'm probably going to have to take myself offline so I just don't get invaded, honestly. I did earn a humanity, yes. The nice thing about taking yourself offline, you can't be invaded by other players, but you can still get invaded by red phantoms nonetheless. Let's see if we can do that real quick. Network settings. Global, local, launch settings, start offline. Okay. So we're gonna probably have to save and quit in order to start offline. It's just one of those things that if the game has just come out like when Elden Ring does, I'll be fine playing online. But like the people who still play Souls Remastered at this point are like maxed out kits or just simply hackers. There's no in between. Also, why do I still hear stomping? Oh, I think I remember why. Also, what that? I've never noticed that before, the statues up there. Huh. I guess I've never really looked up. Strange. Look if there's any items around here. Alright, let's see. Hello. Oh, you guys! I can trade things here. I forget what for what, though. I'll have to come back here later. Would you like an egg in these trying times? I don't think I want to eat those eggs. I don't know. I don't want to find out what laid them, to be honest with you. Let's see. Where are we at? Anything over here? Nothing over there. Nothing there. And we got a cutscene now.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen.
Am I that undead?
To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage.
Well, that is what I'm doing.
To the land of the ancient lords.
In other words, I need to kill all the things. I love the cinematic cutscenes in this game. They're so great. Some people might complain about the graphics, but I do not mind in the slightest. Alright, back to the beginning area. The Firelink Shrine. Alright, let's rest real quick. I am going to quickly quit the game so we start offline, because we're going to get into areas now where people can invade us pretty quickly. So the game will start in offline. Cool, cool. Uchigatana. I want to find that. I actually really do love the Uchigatana. Hello.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival.
Astute observation.
Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first, but there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum.
I mean, at least I can rot out here where I'm free.
Now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out.
Okay.
There are actually two bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town.
Yeah, let's not go there for a while.
Something happened. Brilliant, right?
Do we not know what that thing is?
But I have a feeling that won't stop you.
Not well.
Off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead.
I mean, why did you come? You probably had a reason too. So now you just sit here all glum and mopey.
Ah, your face. You're practically hollow.
Indeed.
But who knows? Going hollow could solve quite a bit.
It does make it so that I can't get invaded in certain instances. So you're not entirely wrong.
What? Restoring your humanity?
Indeed.
Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collected bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned.
True.
And the quickest way...
Though I won't be able to get any summons this time, which is kind of unfortunate. It is a really good way to get your humanity back.
Pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all.
Normally I wouldn't go through all this dialogue, but I know that not all of you have played through
What
Dark
are you
Souls.
looking at? Don't
So
try anything clever. You might regret it.
you suggesting I can't beat you in a fight, mate? Bet I can.
What? You want to hear more? Oh, that's all we need. Another inquisitive soul.
Well, I don't know about you,
Listen
but I like to
carefully.
know things.
One of the bells is up above in the undead church, but the lift is broken.
Well, that's
You
unfortunate.
have to climb the stairs up the ruins and access the undead burrow through the waterway.
Imagine
The
that
other
way.
bell is back down below the undead burrow.
Let's not go there.
Within the plague-infested.
I think that would be a
Lightbell.
poor decision right
I'll
now.
die again before I step foot in that cesspool.
So he's at least made an attempt at the at Blighttown, I guess.
Bloody hell, what is it now? You ask too many questions.
But you are a wealth of answers.
What now? I'm not up for chatting. Leave me alone.
If I annoy you enough, do you give me something? I forgot.
I'm not.
Nope, I've fully exhausted a dialogue tree. Alright, let's... Don't I have humanity? What up? Use to gain 1 humanity. I forget. Isn't it something like if you have 10 humanity, it increases drop rates of things? It's been a hot minute, so I don't think I want to. I love prestiging pressuring NPCs until they give me something. Yeah, I know that is a thing. Let's we can level up now. Is there any reason to level up at this moment? I don't think there is. I'm not sure what build I want to go with yet, but it's probably going to be another Dex build. And Siren, thank you much for the raid. Welcome, welcome, raiders. I am Mark, aka Guildspire. Normally, I'm an educational Dead by Daylight player here to teach Ghosts how to play Killer and survivors how to play against Killer. But today, we're playing some Dark Souls. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. How's your stream? Oh my god, it's been a hot minute since I have played, and I forget where all the things I want are. Need to get up there. There's a few things I know that are around here, just forget how to get there. Let's see, isn't there? There's a staircase. There we go. I'm finally on at a time when I can raid you. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hello. No response, she cannot speak. Firekeeper souls required to enforce S's flask talk. No response, she cannot speak. So I cannot pester you about things. And then staircase down further. I don't think I want to go down here yet. But there is a time where I might want to a little bit earlier than I need to. Hope you're having a good Sunday. I am indeed. I am indeed. I cannot complain. I forget if this works, because there is an item down here I could grab pretty early. That might also not be a great idea. Also did not mean to swing that. Whoopsie-doo. Alright, let's go up and also make sure I do not roll off the edge, because I would definitely do that. I think we're good. Everything here. Make sure we got all the stuff and things we can get. 3 humanity there. We don't want to go up there yet. There's still more stuff and things to get. Alright, go this way. Let's see. There's a stuffing thing. A firebomb. I never really used those all too often. In my previous playthroughs, there are some unique circumstances. But for the most part, I never use those. Gesture. Honestly, it came down to Elden Ring is coming out in February, and I want to go through all the Souls games again. So, decided that usually Sundays will be, but also Fridays when our Sundays are filled up will be our variety days.
Hello there. I believe we are.
And normally I can pretty quickly speedrun this, but not everyone has actually seen or gone through a full Souls game. So I'm gonna go through all the dialogue, find all the nooks and crannies, so you guys can kind of go along the journey of a first full
I
playthrough.
realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will.
Uh-huh.
Take this as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Thank you. Copper coin. I'll gladly take that.
Oh my, you again.
Indeed! I never left!
How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway.
Elden Ring's definitely going to be a
So
banger.
if
Oh
you
yeah,
have to choose someone
100%.
Would that please you?
Yes! Yes, it would.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
Sure. I do not have a covenant. Well, actually, I forget. Does leaving a covenant anger them in this one? I know in other ones it doesn't. I forget about this one, though. We'll join you. I don't think it does. I forget.
Now, let me share my myth.
I'm playing offline anyways, so I don't think
Their
it's going
ultimate
to
effectiveness will be
anger the
determined
wrath
by
of a
your
covenant,
efforts
where I get
and your faith.
invaded more often. Alright, let's take a look. We're gonna want to get these eventually. We don't really care from right now, though. Learn gesture, sure. And let's talk some more.
My companions are Milady and her young knights. She is young, but burdened by an undead mission. What are her defenses to keep her from harm?
How's that
An
going?
undead mission?
Indeed, what's that?
Regrettably, I cannot share that with you.
Why not?
You are my pupil. Perhaps if you show your faith.
So do I need to... Really? So I have to give you souls in order to increase my faith with you?
Very well. I can
Sure,
surely
why
tell
not?
you, of all people,
Extort me, why don't you?
undead clerics are given a mission to seek kindling.
And what that?
Kindling is the art of feeding bonfires with humanity.
Alright.
Through kindling, we shall one day be granted magnificent powers.
And what powers are those?
Very well. I can surely tell you, of all people.
Well, I appreciate I don't have to give you more
undead
souls.
Clerics are given a mission
already-
kindling through kindling.
Never mind. I already heard that. Bye.
Come again.
I will.
The effectiveness of the teachings depend upon your faith.
Alright, bye. Let's see. What up here? I think this is the lift, right? Yes. There's the lift that is currently broken. So nothing there. Soul Lost Undead. Good. And where else? Wait. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, I can drop down this. I'm pretty certain about that, actually. Okay, before I do that, I think there's more stuff I can grab. Before I do. Yes, there's definitely more items. I want to get all the stuff and things. Let's see. There's something over there on that corner. Hello! Hi, friend. How are you? What in the chest? Disappointment. That's what's in the chest. Pure disappointment. There. Alright. So, where is my item? Are you a zombie? Basically, as of right now, I am undead. Where basically I am more or less a zombie, yes. Alright, I want to go down there eventually, but not right away. There's a different way I want to get there. Yeah, not this way. So let's go up to our bird friend. There's an item there. Let's go around, grab that. Then I have some stuff and things to do with the bird friend later, but not right away. And normally I have like a full-on order of operations when I do certain things. And because I haven't gone through a full start playthrough in a while, I completely forget what that order is. Well. If I ever want to do New Game Plus again, I can kind of go back through that. Alright. Let's go down this way. Now they got all of these items. Let's go back up to, as I would say, walking beef jerky. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that is a pretty good equivalent. We are quite leathery, though we are quite flexible as well. I mean, look at that. Look at them rolls. Can you do those rolls without looking at, like, beef jerky? I don't think so. Maybe that's the cost. Is it both of them or just one of them? I forget. We'll find out. We're fine. Okay, that was not a far drop at all. Alright, let's go this away. Perfect. Got plenty of chests now. Cracked red eye orb. Sure. Hi, can I open you? Morningstar and a talisman. Don't need to buy it from what's-his-face. And a homeward bone. Let's take a look at the Morningstar real quick. 83 damage and 180 crit. The club is genuinely better. So that's a no-go there. Alright, and if I remember correctly in this next area, I'm literally going to just dash for items. Hello. Lloyd's Talisman, sure. Because we have some undead skeletons, which I'm gonna have to kite. Hi, friends. How are you? We just gonna run. We're gonna grab items and run. That's what we're gonna do here. Just gonna kite them, grab our item. Hi, friends. Club do bonk way better. The club is actually pretty good. Might want to come back after I get to the bonfire. Might not be a bad idea, actually. I went the wrong way. I did go the wrong way, didn't I? Hi. Let's not deal with... Oh! A little too close. A little too close, my friends. No, thank you, no, thank you, no, thank you. I go back to the bonfire, and you will all be gone. Alright, there's still more items there I want to grab. There's one thing in particular I want to grab, actually. And most Dark Souls fans will know exactly what it is. Alright, let's take a look. Just look at the area. We have an item there. There's also an item further back in. Let's go for this one. I was hoping not to disturb that pile of bones. Hi. Thank you. There's my shield. Right up there. I need to grab that. Ooh, hello. Goodbye. Hello. And here's Big Boy. There we go. Zweihander. Need to keep on running. Need to keep on running. Wing Spear. Need to run. Oh, God. Need to run. Not that way. Oh, this. Oh, okay. Goodbye. Oh, hi. How are you? Whoop. Can I please go upstairs? Am I not allowed to use stairs anymore? And we just keep on running. Because I am not dealing with them as of yet. Later, yes. Now, no. Alright. Alright, we got all the items that I wanted from that area. Let's take a look at our loot. Wing Spears, kind of a big meh. Talisman, big meh. Where is Zweihander's? Zweihander's not bad, but how many... There we go. I guess I don't have... Oh, no, it does have a requirement. 24 strength, which I do not have right now. Lady S3 compared it, but couldn't beat the DLC bosses because of the New Game Plus. Huge regrets. Yeah, going through the DLC on New Game is rough. It can be a big ol' rough time for sure. So we can't really do much with that. What about you? 52... Hold on one second. Physical reduction is better, actually, and weight is better too. So yeah, we'll go with the round shield. I think that is the better play. Stability's a little bit worse, but I'm not too worried about that. So we'll go for the round shield. I don't think we have any armor yet, right? No. Okay. I think I have everything that I need in order for us to actually start moving forward. We got our little trinkets. Hello, friends. How are you? I remember you lot. Come on. Let's drag you out. And just backstab you. Goodbye. You come down as well to join the party. Hello. Right here. Let's play a game. And I want to go for you before I go for you, if I remember correctly. Because, yep, that exact reason. Hi. I forgot about that. Forgot there's a third one. Yep, you want to drop down? Go for it. You gonna have some fun? Let's make sure we're away from that. Thankfully, the club does stun lock them pretty well. So we don't need to worry too much just from stuff like that. You get knocked down. Or not. Hi there, bud. Let's backstab you. That'll get some iframes to boot. And thankfully you're no longer... Okay, I was about to say you're no longer throwing firebombs, but I was mistaken. Alright, so now that you lot are dead, we can go for you. Hi, buddy. You wanna drop me that shield? That'd actually be kind of nice. Yeah, our shield is not good enough yet. As far as blocking, it's not bad, but it's not great either. Alright, let's grab you. So Lost Undead. That'll be good for later when we want to level up a bit more. And we're about like halfway down on health, so let's actually drink up, just try and recover a bit. Don't want to be caught with our pants down, for lack of a better term. Check around for items. None there. Alright, I hear someone splishy splashing. So I've Lost Undead. I'm pretty sure we have a rat here. Yup. Let's do this. Big ol' swing. And it's not open from this side. Alright. Yeah, I have a faint memory of most things in this game since I played it so much. Hello, you two. Can I kite one of you out? Yes, I can. Okay, let's backstab you. That gives us iframes. You're just gonna stand there and watch. Perfect. Hello, bud. Come on out. Backstab you, or not. That's fine, too. Oop, don't want to fall down. Hi there. Can I cut you out as well? Come on. I see you're on a leisurely stroll, but I need you out here now. Come on. A little bit faster. Taking your sweet time. Forget something comes... Oh, come on now. You sack of spuds. Backstab you. Isn't there someone here? Yes, there is. I can get behind you. Like, at the end of the day with these early guys, if I can just backstab them all, I'm pretty happy. Warrior armor, that's actually really good for us. We can start getting some armor on. Hello? Oh, that's right. Are we overburdened yet? I don't think so. Equipment load? No, we are not overburdened yet. So we can still do a fast roll. As long as we can do fast rolls, I'm pretty happy. The moment that we can is when I'm no-go. Break all the things in case there are things behind them or underneath. A lot of none. Alright. Before we move on, there is another area for us to go to. There's this area down here. Soul of a Lost Undead. Hello, you freaks of nature. How long have you been hanging out there? Hello. I can probably just do this. Yep. One shot that R2. And let's take a look. Can you explain to me how I didn't hit you guys? Literally bonked the thing behind them. That was a little bit too close for comfort, won't lie. Completely forgot those guys existed. Nothing there. Nothing underneath there. Now I forget, can I smack your hands? I feel like I can smack your hands. I can smack your hands. Goodbye! A big old club to your fingies. Sure, that doesn't feel great. Hello. I'll just stun you out. I think that's everyone, but how do I get to that? I actually generally forget. Hold up. How do I get over to that one in the window? How much is that item in the window? Also, I have no idea how I'm getting random... Oh, there we are. random souls. I have no idea where they're coming from. Maybe the guys that we kicked off, maybe that was that far of a fall that we just got the souls from their death. Hell if I know. Either that or something died in the distance, and I'm fine with that too. Because there are some good farming areas coming up that we might use to help us out. Might not, because it does take a little bit of time. The one with the wiggity tail? Yes, indeed. Forget if there's anything that's going to come up behind me here. I don't think so. Another humanity. We want to save up, I think it's until 10. I think you get more loot drops at like 10 humanity. So I want to save up my humanity until then. Alright. Then jump on in, Jolly. Through the fog gates. I hear people. Okay, we don't want to go up there yet. If I remember correctly, I remember there's something's going to happen. Hello? Hello, is someone approaching? Kind of feels like they are, but I don't remember that to come in here. Or it's kind of a safe area. And I will hide here. Thank you very much. Hello, Dragoon. Anything behind me? No. Okay. Let's draw them out one at a time. Can I just kill you in one shot? I forget. Yup. And this White Club's pretty good. What are you swinging at? Now let's step away from the archer, so we can just do this. Oh, it actually still deals a bit of damage. Not much, but enough to be annoying. Let's get rid of you then. Let's get out of the range of the archer. So I can do this. Smack you on the toe. And then... Hi, buddy. Ooh, you're not dead yet. There you are. Alright. Now, before... We're gonna light the bonfire, but before we actually sit at it, I want to do a few things. Let's light it. Bonfire lit. Because you guys will respawn. Also, did I just see another item in the distance? Hold up. How do I get that one? Hold up. I think I remember how, but I forget how all the while. Because that's the ladder up. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. I hear more footsteps that are not mine. Ah, rough. Yeah, I think I have to go up there and then jump over. I think I get whatever's over there. It's been a hot minute since I've done this. Timing's rough. Timing is rough. Okay. I was hoping that I could maybe walk on that piece to the right, but that's a big old no. I swear to God I can get over there. I know I've done it. I know I've done it. Alright, come on. Let's do it again. Maybe not. Maybe I'm a big fat liar. Alright, well, there's definitely an item over there. I just forget how to get it. Alright, let's go to the spear, guys. Actually, hold on, there's a door there first. Oh, wait. Will one of you come out? Come on, just one of you? How about you? You wanna come out? You wanna come here? You wanna come here? Maybe? Oh, yes you do. There we go, perfect. If you can ever in a Souls game draw out one opponent at a time, do it. It's worth your while. It might be a bit slower, but one-on-one combat is the way of the Souls game. When you are swarmed by enemies, you're kind of at a disadvantage. Hi. Yeah, really didn't like that barricade, I guess. Fair. Fair. Alright, kind of backstab you. Get rid of you. Alright, let's also check here. Is there a guy behind the store? I'm pretty sure there is, right? No? Could have sworn there used to be. Wooden shield. How are you looking? 54. Actually, let's check. Physical is 93. That's actually a whole lot better. So yes, we take the wooden shield. Are we still good as far as our weight goes? Yes, also. Hello. Come on. Forget how I can shield bash them. Okay, at least I remember that. If you hit their shield once, they usually swing. It's for an easy backstab. And there's an entrance to an area here. There we go. Perfect. And then, hi! Hey, buddy. Think I one-shot you? Yeah, I can. Easy enough. No, this is not the right way. Don't want to go this way. Actually, is this the way? Yes, this, maybe? No, that's not the way. There should be a merchant over here, I think. Hello, merchant. Yes, there you are. There you are, my Scully friend. Perfect. How are you, buddy?
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then
I
you are a
do.
welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Everything, you say? Alright. Let's take a look. Repair powder, throw an firebomb, talisman, tried finger, soapstone. Residence key we do want. I can grab that. Bottomless box, inventory management at bonfires, not a bad idea. Dagger is actually pretty good to have available for like backstabbing. Let's see, where's the crit bonus? Crit 131, which is not bad. Short sword is also pretty good. Though we're at what, like 83, 84 with the club? Scimitar, rapier, hand axe, club, 87, sorry, correction. The reinforced club is pretty good, though it does require a bit of strength and does have the added bonus of bleed, but has a worse strength modifier, so maybe not as good. Spear, short bow, that's not bad. Anything with a total reduction? Yes, the heater shield. That is a 100% physical reduction, which is exactly what we want. Because that means we can pretty much use the shield and never take any damage. We just take a stamina decrease when we get hit. So you definitely want that. Might as well also grab the short bow as well. And then probably just some standard arrows. How many can I get? I can get 10. Oh wait, how many do I need for the special weapon? Oh shoot. Hold on one second.
Thank you kindly.
And thank you. Alright, let's go into our items. Where's our souls? Souls. Is it in here? Yes. So I can use all 8 of you. Get some more souls in us. Use all of you. Alright, that should help out a little bit. That should get us all the things we need.
Oh, I hope you...
I do indeed. I have more stuff and things for you. Arrows. Let's get... not that many. Can I was hoping I can increase by 10. Okay, there we go. Let's get actually 99 of these. And then... I forget if I even want to grab these, honestly. Because the weight is pretty high, and I feel like for the most part I shouldn't be taking hits. So let's just
Things are
talk.
getting treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat demon has moved in below. And up above, there's that humongous drake and a...
Alright, need to fix the face cam because it decides to freeze. Thankfully, I can have my controller and my mouse plugged in at the same time. Does make my life a little bit easier, at the very least. Alright, there we go.
Yeah, I'm not here to chit-chat. We talk business, or we talk nothing at all.
I mean, you seem pretty friendly at first.
I'm not here to chit. We talk.
Alright. Do you have anything else I want to buy? I do want the bottomless box, so let's grab that. I mean, you also do need the repair box eventually. So
thank
we'll
you.
be back.
Come back,
We'll be
yeah.
back. Alright, change equipment. Let's put on the heater shield for right now. Let's put the bow as a secondary. Unable to wield this weapon effectively. Hold on. I need 12 dex, so in that case, we will need to upgrade a little bit. Just a wee bit. Alright. So, we can do that at the bonfire. Wait, nope, not this way. This way. Also, oop, that's not good. Change equipment, I need to take off something. What are we looking at? For weight right now? We were at something. Can I fast roll now? I can fast roll now. Okay. So we'll keep the chest piece and we'll make... I want to always keep that we can keep fast rolling. Hi. How you guys doing? One at a time, please. Single file line. Ugh. Bollocks. Let's drink up real quick. Do not want to die here if at all possible. Hi, guys. Perfect. And you up next, buddy? Okay, sure. Stun you. Let's go for the double tap. I think that's all for here. So let's go upstairs. Or rather, up the ladder. These are not stairs, these are ladders. Oh, there's the item I was thinking of earlier. Really? Come on now. Don't my drivers know Dark Souls isn't a game you can simply, pause? Apparently not. There you go. Also, I think I can get here from up here, right? There we go. That's how you get in. I knew I could get up here, I just forgot how. At least for a moment. Alright, let's go up this way. And there is indeed an item. Light crossbow, standard bolts. Don't really ever use the crossbow, to be honest. Let's just go down the stairs so we don't take any fall damage. And now we can actually sit at the bonfire. We don't have to worry about going back through this area because I think I've done everything I need to for the time being. Outside of the repair kit. That's the only thing I actually do need eventually, but I can always come back to it. That's not too much of a worry. Alright, let's rest. Let's level up. We need 12 dexterity for the bow. So now I can adequately use it. Yes. Alright, so we're good there. Oh yeah, you guys will respawn. Almost forgot about that. Hey buddy, come on in. The bonfire's fine. You want to swing? There you go. Yeah, you're all quick. Alright, you want some too? Come on, take a swing. Big ol' whip. And a hit. Perfect. So you come up too? Looking like you are. Come on. Up we go. I just want to backstab you. Would be a half bad idea when you bounce off. So you somehow dodged that. Go figure. A short sword. Let's take a look at that. Short sword 78 versus our 87. I think we're good. Alright, let's watch out for the fire bombs, and then let's make a rush for it. Hello. Alright, let's backstab you as that guy's coming through. Backstab you. And as I said earlier, we get iframes, so we don't have to worry about too much. Let's keep on backstabbing. Makes your life easy. Let's open from that side. Sure, sure. Hey, buddy. And then we have a friend that comes in here as well. I could have sworn there's another person that's in this area. Maybe I'm crazy, though. Let's open this up nonetheless. Black fire bombs. I mean, you know, not really backstabbing, more back bonking. Oh, there you are. I was wondering where you were. Alright. Is there anything else here? No, it doesn't look like it. I think that's everything. Yeah. Alright, you lot. How you doing? Let's focus on the ones throwing fire bombs. Go for this one here. Big ol' bash on the noggin. Then stun you, we're good. Alright, let's get rid of these ones up here, not to mention there's an item as well. So I can stop throwing your fire bombs for all of 5 seconds. Ah, you lot. No, no, no! No one said to throw more of them. The fire bombs actually do deal a bit of damage. I don't have full fire resistance. It's a bit precarious. I don't like sitting here. I'll just stun you out. Alright, see, you're back. That's enough with the fire bombs. Alright, cool. So Lost Undead. That'll be good for later. Forget if there's anything over there. I don't think so. No, it doesn't look like it. I think we're fine there. Ooh, drop something. What you got there, my friend? Another short sword. Before we go here, we need to go up here. If I'm not mistaken. Hello. Every time. There we go. And anything under here? No. All right. So this is the fun part coming up. Got the residence key. Hello, everybody. How are you lot? Old pine resin. That's actually going to be really useful for later. Alright, I need to kite just one of you at a time, because taking all 3 of you would be a bad idea. Let's go for you first. Hello, mate. No, 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 no. You don't go back. You come here. I know you have only a distance you can be in. Let's bonk you there. You'll swing. Let's backstab you while your 2 friends just watch. Thank you. Now let's get you. Perfect. Easiest way to go about it. You as well. Come on. Up you go. Oh, that one did not backstab, but we can stun him. Let's see. I want to do this. All right, let's do this first. I want to drop that. I see you up there with that trap. There you go. No, thank you. All right. So here comes the fun part. Hi there, buddy. The Silver Knights. How close can I get to you without me pulling aggro? This close, apparently. I think I can backstab you, funny enough, without you actually getting aggroed. So let's do that. I think I need to saunter up to him, though, in order to do so. But he has a lot of health. Basically a mini-boss at this point. Nope, didn't work. Alright, we're gonna move elsewhere. Come on, follow the Guilt Spire. Let's move to somewhere a little bit easier to maneuver. He's gonna chase me, though. More saunter, but chase nonetheless. Alright, let's backstab. All we're gonna do is just block backstab. So that did not take out a lot of your health, I'll be honest. Far less than I would like. Oh, I did not realize you had a 4th swing incoming. You cheeky bugger. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna re-health. Do you have an aggro range? I forget. 55. That's only doing so little. I forgot how beefy they were at the start. Come on. You need to wait from the wall, though. Okay, there we go. All we're gonna do is just rinse, repeat. Get him to swing in. I could probably parry. Oh, back against the wall. Not happy about that. And also my camera angle is atrocious. 2. Oh, that's a 3 and 4. Okay, apparently I could not Estus safely. Alright, that usually the shield bash seems to be the safe spot for me. I'm gonna re-Estus. Just make sure we have all our health. Do not want to take a chain blow from him. I'm half tempted to try and parry him, but I really don't want to risk me messing it up. Parries were never my strong suit. Parries were never my strong suit. 3. Nope, I'm going to interrupt the 4th. Another backstab. Yeah, the heater shield, like, if you're ever playing Dark Souls 1, the heater shield is like a must from that merchant. Cool, we got the chunk. And now we can grab the item from down below. We're not going to end up using that Titanite chunk for a while, but at the very least, we kind of got it as we're going. But yeah, the heater shield, I would say, is like a must-have in the Souls game. Blue Tear Stone Ring. I forget what you do. What do you do? Ring. Yeah, I mean, why not? We might as well wear it. Ideally, never want to be in that situation where my defense is increased due to low health, but I guess we have it now. So, it's a benefit. Alright, we're getting close. Use Master Key. Right. Forgot we had that. Do I want to go down here? I forget. I don't think I actually do in the grand scheme of things, but I forget if there's a bonfire or not. Or is this... Is McDuff this game? No, McDuff's not this game. Where... I forget where we're going. We're gonna go down it anyways. This is not the way I'm supposed to go, for the record. Oh! Very much not the place to be! Oh no! I'm so sorry, Havel. I made a mistake. This is not where I'm supposed to be. I don't want to be facing you right now. No, 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 no. Are you still following, by the way? Can I close that? No, I can't close that. Havel, you're still following me? Oh, you're still following me. That is a big old nope for me. Havel, please. Havel, please. Are you still following me? Oh, you are! Havel, no! I'm gonna go just this way. Goodbye. Thankfully, Havel cannot follow us into the boss fight, but he might still be there afterwards. Hi, that's kind of rude to hit me when you guys are right there and I haven't even gotten up yet, for the record. Did your mothers not teach you any manners? Okay. Oh, that was a thing. Okay, there's a way to go down faster. I forget how that is. Are you still there? I kind of want to see if he's still there, but I also don't. All right, let's go this way. Come on, where are you? There we are, and we run back now. We run, we run, we run. Hi, Taurus Demon, how you doing, buddy? Climb! Faster, please! There we go. Okay. We do a quick head smash, and then we run. Hi, buddy. You wanna do a swing? Okay, sure. The frickin' shockwave hit me. Why not? Do I have the... I don't think I have the distance. I need to get him a bit further out. Come on, follow the Gilty fire. And we need to get you further back. Oh, you kind of trapped me. You kind of trapped me in your crotch. Not a fan of that. I need to do another swing, but I need to get past you when you do it. Okay, here we go. Okay, and we run. Please be faster than the Taurus Demon. Please be faster than Taurus Demon. Climb faster, you fool! Woo! It hit me. I need to Estus when I get up here. Hi. Don't mind me. Just going to do this, and then this. Can I get past you here, though? I don't think I can. Okay, so now we run back again. Follow the Gilty fire. Oh my god, you're so much faster than me. Oh, the shockwave got me again. That's fine. I think I can tank that damage, but if I take one hit here, I might be in a rough spot. Climb faster, you freak of nature. Hi. Okay. I might want to Estus up here just in case. I don't want to die at this point, if I can help it. Alright, we're just going to walk back, walk back. Okay, we're a good spot. And he trapped me in his crotch again. Fantastic. Okay, and we run. We run like the Dickens. Like there's a Taurus Demon chasing me. Still hit me. We'll take an Essence Plastic at the top. Yeah, that could definitely kill me one shot. Don't mind me, buddy. Just gonna do that, and this. Okay, one more hit, we're good. Don't even think we need to do that. There we go. Woo! Alright. Now, real question. Is Havel still out there? Because there are some items I want to get. Doesn't appear to be out there. Havel. Still here, buddy. Havel's gone. Good stuff. Watch him just be like a floor down or something. Oh, that's you. I want you. Okay, if I don't miss, that is. Okay, sure. Sure. I'll come back to you later. I don't need to get you right now. Only if I need to upgrade later, I suppose. Alright, so far so good. And don't think there's anything else that we need further down there. Just like Zelda taught ya, if there are breakable things, you break them. Let's break all these things. And there's an enemy behind you. Soul of a Lost Undead. Be good for later, because we can definitely upgrade. Oh, I remember this area. Hold on, hold on, hold on. First, let's speak to you. Hello, friend. Yes, you. You enjoying the sun? I imagine you are.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it.
I'm
I
not.
am Soler of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son.
And I hope that you find it. But maybe not.
No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
Hi, friend. Can I talk to you again?
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you.
You did
I have a
not.
proposition, if you have a moment.
Okay.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined.
True.
In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance?
Probably not.
So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
That's fine by me.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
Thank
We
you.
are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The
I
very
love the
fabric
explanation
wavers,
behind the
relations
sigils.
shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this.
It's true.
But I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura.
Praise the sun.
You must be blind.
Wouldn't be the first time. Would not be the first time.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun.
It
The
is
sun
a
is
rather nice
wondrous
sun.
body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
And let's talk to you one more time.
Oh, hello there.
Okay.
If only.
Alright. So... got that. Alright, here's the fun part. We need to run back, we need to run back, we need to run back. Let's ask this one more time. Hi! How are you? Good? Great. Can you let me through? Need to run, need to run, need to run, need to run, need to run. Down the stairs. Okay. Let's go over here. Now, this is actually the first farming area you could farm a little bit. Hi, can I please climb down? It's not a horrible idea. I know there's a way for me to drop down faster. No, that's a kick. What is it? Maybe it's not in DS1. Maybe that's why. All right. So we can go here. There's a few different things I could do. We could get some more armor, though we don't necessarily need it. We don't need to level up right now either for all intent purpose, unless you want to use a specific piece of item. Like, Zweihander, for example. Which is not a bad item to have, actually. That's also 10 frickin' units of weight. Which is a bit much for me. Let's see. I think we're good for right now. Yeah. I think we're good for right now. Debating whether or not I want to farm at all. I don't feel like I want to, because it can take a bit of time. But I do want to grab something before we move forward. Which will require me to go down here first. Hi, dragon friend. Let's get rid of your friends underneath here first. Hi. How are you? Gonna swing? Perfect. And then we have a friend here. Hi. Need you to come out. Come on, stop doing the shuffle. You should come out and swing. No, no, come on, this way, this way. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Just a few more steps. Just a few more steps, buddy boy. I feel like I just heard someone behind me. Odd. Okay. Just need you out a bit further. Just a bit further. There we go. Alright. And let's also do this, just to make sure these guys can't come downstairs. Hi, breathe fire, please. Okay, see, that's probably one of the best ways to farm an early DS1. But now we do this. Let's step here, and we aim it for where it lands there. Right, a little bit more to the left. Right there, yes. Or not, because apparently we're still too close to the wall. G-effing G's. Alright, a little bit further back. Here we go. Let's do it again. Aim right. A little bit more to the left. There we go. It's gonna take a bit of time, but it'll be worth it once I actually get the rhythm. Perfect, that's one. Yep, you're good. You keep doing you, Dragon, my friend. Nothing there. Nothing hit you whatsoever. You'll be none the wiser. A bit early. Way too early. A bit late. And I forget how many times I need to do this. I think it's like 10. 10 times in order to get the item I want. Not the Drake Sword. We are getting the Drake Sword, indeed. I don't think I'll have anywhere near the strength I need, though, to wield it is the problem. And I love that, like, this was something that was just found over time. That's one thing I do love about Souls games, is that it really is a community effort, because it just took one person taking time to hit this not just once, but I think, like I said, 10 times in order to do it. Get the Gravelord Sword. I mean, we can do that eventually, but it's going to take a while. Actually, wait, how do you... Forget how to get the Gravelord Sword. It's been a hot minute since I played DS1, at least a year. But I normally get the Drake Sword early on, because the club only goes so far. So remind me, how do I get the Gravelord Sword? Join the Covenant in the Catacombs? Oh, we're not going to Catacombs yet. No, 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 no thank you. No, thank you to that. That's gonna be a while. So we're gonna grab the Drake Sword for now. We could go to the Catacombs, but I'd want an enchanted weapon in order to do that, so we can kill the skeletons without having to kill the Lich Lord. Or the Necromancer, whatever you want to call it. We do not have anything with an enchantment yet. Or that's been blessed. Once we have that, though, then we can go down to the Catacombs. Pretty easily. I think we actually can get one of those items in this area. I forget. I have no idea how many times I've hit this tail. I think maybe 9. This might be the last one. Just roll by your thing to get the sword. Fair, fair. So far we have not died. I do want to keep it that way. Okay, definitely not 10 times yet. Dragon, I just want your tail, please. Is it 10 times or is it more? All I know is it's one of those Easter eggs that, unless you have patience, you're just not going to get. Okay, I did not miss that many times. So at least maybe 3. Depends on your range damage. True, maybe you're right. Oh, maybe it is range. Or maybe it is based on damage. I forgot about that. I thought it was like number of times, not damage within its own right. I mean, our damage is going to be abysmal right now. I guess we'll sit here until it's done. Maybe I should move up a little bit further up to increase the damage. I'm also in like a good spot right now where I can kind of sit back and I know my timing at this point. But I have no idea how much damage I'm dealing right now. It's probably abysmal. Here you go. I wonder, like, who thought of this? Did they just see tail and go, ah, yes, let's shoot that? Like, what was the first person to do this thought process? That's what I always love about these things, and to be fair, I've done similar things like other games. But that's one thing I always loved about this one, is that who took the time to do this for however long it took. This was, I'm just gonna sit here and dump X number of arrows into this dragon's tail. Was it an attempt to maybe cheese the boss? Or I guess it's not really a boss, but a mini boss, more or less. It might as well be a boss, to be honest with you. It is pretty beefy. And if you don't have fire resistance, it can kill you pretty quick. Because that's what, how many arrows? At least, probably at least 20. Yeah, I'd say at least 20. Maybe it's 25. Maybe that was the average number. I mean, we'd be around there at this point. Please, sir, give me your tail. No. Or was it high level who noticed it and shot it off with one arrow and went, ooh, I get that, get this at level 1? I don't think you can ever shoot the tail once, is the thing. I think that it's high enough damage to where it definitely has to be more than one, unless you like maybe hit it with a sunlight spear, and that would take some pretty good aim. So I mean, it is an accomplishment that you can do. So maybe that's a possibility. Maybe someone like just took a sunlight spear to it, aimed it with the binoculars, and just freaking went for it. Just say hell with it. Come on now. Okay, maybe I will go a little bit further up. I think I remember my snipe spot to be a little bit further up. Maybe it will deal a bit more damage. Okay, let's do that. We should deal enough damage here. I don't think going any closer will increase it. All I know is this is a freaking test of patience, that's for sure. Come on now. We got the Drake Sword. Let's take a look. What are the stats required for this freaking thing? Drake Sword, toggle stats. We need... that's just my stats. I want toggle display. We need 16 strength. And we are right now at 11, so I need 5 more. Okay, so let's go back to the bonfire. Not that way. That way is death. So let's go back to the bonfire. Honestly, I can just jump down, because we're gonna set it anyways. Usually two-handed to start? Yeah, true. Let's take a look. Can I two-hand it? Yeah, I guess I can. But I'm still gonna fat roll if I do. Let's get rid of you. Do I fat roll now? No, I don't. So I guess I could just two-hand it, call it a day. Yeah, let's do that. Let's change equipment, though. I do want to keep my club on me. Like, we can still roll just fine. All right, so I think we do this. And we just use the sword on things that we're going to not block for anyways, like bosses, for example. Because we two-hand it. How much damage does it do? We're looking at 200 damage, yeah. So this will be more like a boss weapon. I think the club will suffice for most instances. Though while we're at it, might as well get some extra souls real quick. Hi, everybody. Bye, everybody. Just such an easy place to farm, as you can imagine. It's like the OG farm spot. All right, let's see. Hello. Backstab time. Yup. I mean, the club is also such a good starting weapon. Like, you never want to pass up on the club. Oh, okay. Hi, camera. Can you knock it off for, like, all of 5 seconds? I also need you to either fall off or do something here. Come on. Come on. Need you to come forward. Like, I just need you to... Okay, we're gonna do this again. The freaking side step shuffle. Come on, mate. There we go. Here we go. A little bit further. Just a little bit further. No, 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 no. Not back. Not back. Not back. I hate this freaking enemy so much. It's always such a pain to get him out. Come on. Again. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there we go. We're getting closer. There we go. I wanted to hit you off. A little bit more. No, no, no. Don't go back. I don't want to do my my lunge. I'm gonna fall off if I do, I swear. Of course. Didn't want to kick either. There we go. A spear. I'm not gonna use that for a while. There'll be some instances where I do want to, though. Hi. Let's... Oh, bollocks. Got poison in one hit. Do we die from this? We genuinely might die to this. Especially if we do that. Yep. Yep. Oh, poison's such a rough freaking mechanic. Like, that was an insta-poison, too. We need something to help us with poison at some point. Good news is, it's pretty easy for us to get back there and for us not to die, so I'm not too worried about it. It's just disappointing that we did lose our free humanity that we did gain over time. Alright, let's try this again. Up here. Hello? I'd really like it if you would to breathe fire. Thank you. Get my free souls. We have to deal with you two idiots again. You're the easy one. I can just backstab you all day. You, though, are a pain in my freaking rear end. I do not want to lose my souls. Hi. I need you to not do the things you do. Come on, mate. Just a little bit further out. Yep. Perfect. Come on, stab. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. You need to stop with that. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Alright. So now we just need to worry about the rats again. Going to draw you guys out. That works too. One more hit. There we go. Much better. Much better. Is there a third in here, though? Yes, there is. We do not want to be hit. Let's just stun you out. How's Dark Souls been going? I had to help some quesadillas. Ooh, quesadillas are nice. So far, so good. We've only died once to a freaking rat. Because poison's strong. Put it that way. I guess we are also pretty naked right now. So that is also fair. Hi. Before I go there... Wait, how do I open you up? I need to open you up from the other side. Shoot. Wait, do I? Or is there a way to get there? No, I think I do. I forgot about that. I thought there was... Okay, well, I didn't want to drop down. We start deprived? Yes. I pretty much always start deprived because I like scaling out the way I want to. It's usually a bit easier. Completely forgot that I need to go through the gate, don't I? Wait, can't I do... This. No, okay. Still a little high. Oh god. Gonna free fire. Then when he jumps back, we go for it. Okay. Or we do that. That works too. Yup. 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 Yeah, I mean, it's doable. We didn't die to the Asylum Demon, but we were doing it and seeing how far I could get without taking too much damage, and then we took enough damage, like, okay, I'm gonna go get my club now. I always hate the freaking dragon, trying to get past it. It's always such a pain in the butt. And clear stuff should be right here. Thank you. Breathe fire, please. Thank you. Okay. Well, that's rude. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? So we need to hit the tail. There we go. Breathe fire. Did it? Yep, there it is. I was like, is it going to do it? Yep. And there we go. Hi! Goodbye! Alright, and we're good. So let's close this. I think it did fly off. I forget if it comes back, though, because I do want those items. I forget if any of them are actually worth my while. You guys aren't gonna bother me. Oh, no, actually, no. Some of you do, don't you? Maybe? No. I don't think so. I forget what I need to do at this old statue. It's been a hot minute. Oh, if there's anything even here for me. Don't think so. Is the Claymore? Oh, that's right, the Claymore. Can I aggro one of you at a time? Nope. That's fine. Let's backstab you, gain our iframes. Yep, that guy's gonna be shooting, that's fine. Can you please try to stab me? Let's do that. Iframe out. And honestly, I don't even need to worry about you. There's the Claymore. Alright. I think that's everything on this side, yeah. Goodbye. Yeah, you keep on doing you. I'll take a look at the Claymore. 103 is not bad. What's its weight look like? 6? It's still a bit meh. And I still need 16, which is basically the equivalent of the Drake sword, so there's no reason for me to use that. If you want to know, my grandmother usually make quesadillas. I give you some rough estimates on what we use to make the crust. It's my favorite weapon. Claymore's pretty good, but for a while, like, I always just start with the club because it's just a one-shot backstab every time. Do I want to go? I'll just go up here now. Why not? Let's do it. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Yep, that's fine. We're just gonna do what we did last time. Rinse, repeat. Get rid of you bit by bit. Oh, I forgot how much freaking stamina that takes out. Holy hell. Yep, every time we do that, we backstab. I should probably, you know what I need to grab? I need to grab the dagger. I should have done that for the crit modifier. Oh, I forgot that overhand does freaking stagger damage. No, thank you. I forgot about that. Hi, that's not a great place for me to be. Yeah, well, let's just go down now. Hopefully we don't aggro the freaking boar. Hey, what's up, E-boy? Thank you much for the follow. Welcome to the Guilty Ones, my friend. Normally, I'm an educational Dead by Daylight streamer, though today, we are doing some Dark Souls. Yes, the Dark Souls Swift. I mean, technically, if I were online, I could summon you guys if you guys were within a similar soul memory. That is an option. Oh, that's bad. Did not want to just hit you. Okay, those are my gifts. This camera angle's so bad. I do not want to lock on you, please. Yeah, that's fine. Only thing we need to dodge is the overhand. I mean, that does a ton of... I say that as I frickin' get slammed. Hi, bye. We can S this real quick! Never mind. You know, one of those moments in Dark Souls is pretty universal where you're like, I can S this right now, right? No. The answer whenever you think that is always no. You should just always imagine the answer to be no. Oh, let's try that again. First, I'm gonna get rid of you. Oh, okay. Alright, swing again, please. There we go, thank you. Alright, let's try again, shall we? Maybe I really should grab that dagger. I mean, it's not that far away for me to do so. Hi again. Alright, let's backstab you. Forget your tell for the overhand. There's another shield bash. Good, good, good. That's only actually doing 49 damage. We're doing 55 on the last one. I guess it's, what, 55 that way, but I think it's doing 55 plus the 9. Alright, that's fine. Come back up, my friend. Another shield bash, perfect. Just keep on doing that, then I'll be A-okay. There honestly is no reason for me to do this early, though. I just want to get out of the way so I don't have to come back later for upgrade material. Shield bash again. At least this gives you a chance at not hitting it with the Drake Sword. Yes. I do not want to use the Drake Sword on you. That's a gift. Yeah, as long as it's not the overhand, we're fine. There's the... Oh, no, that's the... Oh! I forgot about that one. That one's dangerous, too. That one will get underneath my shield. I completely forgot that you had that move. Another shield bash. Good, good. Now, let's not screw this up at the finish line, shall we? That's fine, we'll take it. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Alright, we got the Black Knight Greatsword, which actually could be useful too. What are the stats on you, though? Yeah, we're nowhere near close to that. Maybe eventually, though. Then again, your scaling is kind of bad in comparison. Actually, no, there's no scale on you. That's right. The Drake Sword is kind of bad, like, maybe a quarter of the way through. For a while, it's really good, but then it has no scaling. But then again, we're not even leveling up right now, so it's not that much of an issue. All right, we need to aggro you out. Hi. You wanna come here? Hello. I forget if I can take a hit with the shield or not. I know I can backstab you. And I think that's the only way I'm going to actually be able to damage you. Can I backstab you? I'm pretty sure I can, right? Pretty sure I can, well, more accurately butt stab you. Maybe not. Maybe that's a different one? Can I not butt stab you? I can? Oh, there we go. There we go. You know, just stick the club where the sun don't shine. Perfect, there we go. Hi! No, well, I wanted to backstab you. Using the dark hand? Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, I remember you. Come on out. And then we have the archers up there. Oh, you're gonna shut the gate, aren't you, you little prick? I just saw you move. Yeah, there it goes. Where do I wanna go? Yeah, let's clear out this guy first. You don't need to worry about the archers too much, to be fair. Oh, you fell down. That's unusual. Alright, let's go ahead and kill the archers now. So we're at Humanity 2 just by killing things, which is kind of nice. Hi. You know what? Screw you. I'm gonna kill you first. I will kill you later. Lowering Skull. That actually has some use later. So some Dark Spirit specifically. But for now, it really has like 0 use. Is that everything I need right now? Yes. I think that's all the items in this area. Why don't you ever guard break? I genuinely forget how to. It's been a hot minute since I played Souls. Can you remind me? Normally I just use their attack patterns instead, because if you hit their shield once, it's Alt F4 stop. You. Okay. And it's like forward attack, maybe. Hi. This tight hallway's kind of rough for me. There we go. Anything over here? Nope. Hi there. Oh, bollocks. Forgot the one behind me. Yeah, it's been at least a year since I played 1. Ooh, that's kind of rough. Don't want that. Don't want that. There we go. Once we get below half, always best to just do that. Hi! Did I interrupt lunchtime? Whoops. Yeah, no thank you. Mystery key, thank you, thank you. That'll be useful for later. Isn't it Dark Souls 2, 3 where you can move while drinking a flask? Yes, it is. I'll just iframe you. There we go. When in doubt, when with a group of people, just iframe. Alright, let's grab this. And slowly saunter back so we don't fall. I want to say, isn't there a invisible wall coming up? I forget off the top of my head. I feel like there is. Maybe I'm thinking of a different area, though. There's real possibility. You? No. Don't sexy saunter on the beams. Oh, I remember this area. Oh, it's gonna be a pain in my butt. Can I backstab you? I forget. I think I can. Yes, I can. You guys annoy me. So I have to... I need to slowly stroll over, then I can backstab you. There we go. Who said there's no such thing as stealth in Dark Souls? Come on. Yep, rapier, that's fine. Oh, I can't get behind you. I can stun lock you, though. You don't have much, Come on. This is Fashion Souls. You're not wrong. And I'm right now wearing the most fashionable of styles. Now we can do that. Yeah, the club's starting to come towards an end. Night Shield. Let's take a look at you. Any reason to use the Night Shield over? It's 100 physical, but is it lighter? And the stability is worse. No, we're sticking with the Heater Shield. Heater Shield is, like I said before, probably one of the better shields in the early game. Where's the other knight? I think there's a knight down there, and then there's the stabby boy here. Come on, stab. Okay, you're gonna shield bash. I can't get past it, though. There we go. Alright, and then I think there's another stabby man to my left. Yeah? Yes. There's someone else here to my right, though. I hear you! Different stabby man. There's a spear stabby man. In which case, I literally can't do anything in this hallway. Physically can do nothing until we get out into a bit more of an open area. Come on now. Come on. How many humanity do we have, by the way? 6. Okay, I need 2 more before I use them. Because I want to be at 10 humanity. Come on. Stab out. Oh, it's not going to. There we go. I can bet. I guess I could have backstabbed you. Sure. There we go. Alright, and then I think there's just one more stabby man. These stabby man, and you, my friend, are... Actually, you shouldn't be too troublesome. You're also a rapier. I thought you were going to be the great sword. Just do what we did to your friend. Ooh, you have a multi-attack, though, that your friend did not have. So I need to make sure that we are a little bit more careful. Okay, never mind, I lied. Do not need to be any more careful. Apparently one good bat to the back does it. Alright, let's see. We have some ranged folk there. What do we have down here? Oh, right, the gate. Right. We don't want to go in there yet. I say as I aggro one of them out. That's fine. As long as it's one of them, and not all of them. Come on now. I guess I can just stun you out and just whack you a few times. I don't exactly need to be too reserved. Yeah, the heater shield with 100 physical damage reduction. It's just so strong. Halberd, what did I get off of you? What up? Ooh, a shard. That's actually pretty helpful. Oh, I completely missed you, I'll be honest. Did not even realize this guy was here. Basement key. Good stuff. Hi, can I please put a lever? Okay. Alright. Like I said, I don't want to go there yet. Let's go this way first. Hi, buddies. Can I aggro you one at a time? Oh, there's the guy in the back. Okay. So we'll do that. Then I want to iframe one of you. Perfect. Maybe one day if I feel comfortable enough, maybe I'll do a hitless run attempt. I don't know how good I'd ever be at a hitless run attempt, to be honest. Like, I've played this game enough to know how to not take a lot of damage for the most part. But I don't think I've ever done, like, it ever near hitless. Alright. Yes, it's my blacksmith friend. Hello, buddy. Let's light this. Any percent glitchless, no hit speedrun Dark Souls when? I might attempt it at some point, because Dark Souls, the series in general, genuinely is one of my favorite games and favorite series. That's why I'm so hyped for Elden Ring. And it is a nice departure from things like, you know, Dead by Daylight. Onion Man! Also Bloodborne. Once it's PC, honestly. Once it's PC, then yes. Which it is eventually.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katarina.
No, you're Onion Man.
I've run
Too hyped for Elden Ring? I am wicked hyped.
I should say. The thing just won't budge. No matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited.
Don't worry, buddy. We'll help you out.
Quite a pickle. Weighing my options, so to speak.
Who doesn't love Onion Man?
Still closed.
He's Onion Man of Katarina, exactly.
Hmm.
Come on.
Still closed.
Okay, so.
Still closed.
My fave Grimm, Soulsborne, Mortal Shell Combat Vein. Alright, so we lit the bonfire, so we're good there. We don't want to go downstairs to the blacksmith just yet. I guess I could set it. No, you know what? We don't want to set the bonfire just yet. We don't need to. We don't need to. Let's see. We need to go in here though, and then I guess I could go up the bell tower. Yeah. Mary's like, he's like eating something far too pleasurable for human reckoning, apparently. Yeah. All right, we need to be careful of the caster up on our left. Can I kite one of you out? Hi, buddy. Actually, let's do... Wait, is the caster up there? Yes, the caster is there, so we want to kite you out. Hi. Come here. I forget if I can block your hits or not. I guess we'll find out in a moment. I know I can backstab you. Yes, I can block your hits. You do a 2-hit and then stop. Come on now. Do you do an overhand? You do have an overhand, but I can fully block it. That's good news. That's one. Can I backstab you? I don't know if I can, actually. Can I? I think I can, but I don't know for certain. I mean, worst comes to worst, I can just do this. I could always bring out the Drake sword, too. The moment I do, then I'm gonna get frickin' whacked, I know it. Ooh, that was close, actually. Really close to using up all my stamina. I don't think I can backstab him. Annoying. I mean, I could take my time if I really want to. Yeah, let's do it. That's much better. That's much better. Just need to swing one more time. Get our shard. Firekeeper soul. There's the caster. We're ignoring you for now. And then let's get this set up. I don't really want to break out the Drake sword when I can't block with the shield. That way I can make sure that I don't take any damage. Oh, do I want to? I do want to go back to the asylum at some point. Right. Alright, so this is set up. We don't want to set the bonfire yet. We don't want to go back to the asylum yet either, though I think we do have the key that we need. I'm pretty sure we have the key that we need. Wait, was there an item on that? I thought there was. Hold on. I mean, it does more damage, no doubts about that. I could cheese the caster. I don't think we need to, though. Alright. Yep. The biggest thing is I have to two-hand the Drake sword, whereas I can one-hand the club and I can dispatch of most things with the club. This tight area is rough for me. I need to get you out of here. Come on, just a little bit more. Come on. Oh, don't back up like that. You pain in my butt. Always a pain with you. Can I get behind you? No, but I can stun you out. Oh, it's not even doing any damage, though. Never mind. Of course not. I get behind you and I can't do anything about it. I mean, they're easy enough to parry, you're right. I should probably... The thing is, I don't know why, but I could never get parrying timing down. And I always pay for it. There we go. Thank you. I don't know why, but I always get a little bit frightened with parrying. So I'm always a little bit put off of doing it. Halfway, sweet drink. Caster time. Hi, everybody. Yeah. Oh, God. Need to be careful now because they're getting buffed. I can kill him pretty easily as long as I don't do exactly what I just did. And now we're going to have to be careful here. Drink up. Yep. I mean, until I need to dual wield, I really don't. I don't have any magic resistance. And everything's behind him, so I actually can't get up in his face either. Okay, there he is. Otherwise, I'd get risked. Dual wielding is viable in DS1. I'd say it's also viable in DS2, depending on what you're dual wielding, is the biggest thing. Did you guys get by? No, of course not. I forget if I can stun you or not. Let's do this. Heavy shoe. Oh, that's right. Forgot about this move. Forgot about that. That does a ton of freaking damage on the durability, though. I forgot. Oh, no, thank you. Need to be careful here. Least of you. The funny thing is, I'm more scared of the small guys than I am the caster. Alright. Come on, if you're gonna come down, come down. Need you both here. There we go. Alright. Unfortunately, I am out of Estus, and I don't think there's a bonfire coming up either, is there? Do I want to go into the boss fight? Probably not. So let's at least do this. Yeah, I need to get more in the habit of parrying than I currently am. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Yeah, there is one at the blacksmith. Oh, you mother trucker. Alright, I'm gonna bring you out a little bit. I guess we can go back to the blacksmith and I didn't want to because it's gonna respawn everything here, but I think it might be the right move as of this moment because we're down on Estus. And I do want to get to the boss, and we've kind of done everything we need to do here. Alright, so let's do that. Let's go talk to our blacksmith friend, re-up on Estus and health, and maybe upgrade some things. We might level up at least to increase our carry capacity. Though we don't need to do it too much because eventually we're gonna get the freaking God Ring. How much do I need for some basic, like, armor? Not that we really need too much armor, honestly. Hey, buddy.
Well, you must be a new arrival.
I am!
I'm Andre of Astora.
You're not Hollow, you can summon an NPC at the boss. That's right! I forgot about that. I guess I should do that. Purchase items. What do you have? So let's see. Repair box. We do want that eventually. Crest of Astorius. We do want that eventually too. Broadsword is not bad. Bastard sword. Actually, the bastard swords, if I remember correctly. No, it's also 1610. So not really great. The Ultimate Sunbro, indeed. War Pick, Cestus. Dual-wielding Cestus is kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. Always found him to be more of a hindrance than a help, though. Fair. Tower Kite Shield. That is 100 physical. I don't think it really is gonna make much difference other than the fire reduction, which eventually it might be. Still fire. And then just some arrows. We don't need anything right now, I don't think. Let's learn the Jester though. Might as well. Talk to you real quick.
Most weapons and armor are mighty sturdy indeed, but every hunk of metal has its breaking point.
Indeed,
You
indeed.
notice durability running low. It's time to repair.
Thankfully, I don't really hit anyone all too often. Normally, I'm backstabbing, so I don't think backstabbing DS1 actually takes up durability.
They never
It's been a while since I've looked into that, though.
pay them a little respect, eh? There are two types of weapon forging.
Reinforcement and
There's
Ascension.
ascension. Reinforcement is simple. It strengthens the weapon and nothing more. A simple task for any blacksmith. Hell, you could even do it yourself with a smith box.
Indeed.
But Ascension's a finer art. It alters the weapon's properties. Ascension is the territory.
Old man, can I ask you a question with how ripped you are? How have you not beaten the Ancient Lords? You over here crafting one single frickin' sword, and I'm over here with a frickin' club trying to beat bosses. Can we point that out?
With the mad and wicked, you won't make it through the night without employing my services.
Or, you know, you could just beat the bosses for me. That'd probably be a good option, too.
You can forge armor just like you do weapons. Forging armor is even easier than forging weapons. But nobody wants to see you.
Got no time for defeating ancient evils, has to finish his masterpiece? Apparently.
Doing well.
Okay, so that's the end of the dialogue box. Alright, bye! How does he not have a carpal tunnel? It's a Souls game. Don't think about it too hard. Alright, let's reverse hollowing. Yes, we'll reverse hollowing. Get back our humanity. Alright. You have to beat you lot again. Hi, everybody. Oh my god. Of course I friggin' retarget too soon. Can I please just backstab you? No? There we go. Hello. Scared of you. And I don't remember if the knights on the left respawn or not. I know the big guy doesn't on the right. Does cast respawn? He does not, thankfully. That makes my life a lot easier, actually. And then let's parry you. Frickin' hit him in the crotch with our club. I'm sure that feels very comfortable. You doing all right there, bud? You doing all right? Oh, I forgot that they could parry me. I was like, what is he doing? And I completely forgot about that fact. Yeah. Completely forgot about that. And I don't think I regain my humanity, but I don't become unhollowed. Yeah, that's right. So I guess I need to do this. Thankfully, I'm sitting on these. Hello? There we go. This item. let's keep that in mind for the future, shall we? Criminy, it's like, what are you doing? And then, as soon as it happened, like, right, forgot that was the tell for them about to freaking parry me instead. Completely forgot they could do that. Normally I think that's a me thing, not a them thing. Let's try avoid getting hit this time. Stick on you. You. Let's iframe at least one of you. There we go. Iframe you, get rid of you. That was not a backstab, my friend. There we go. And you... Actually, I'm curious. How are our... whatchamacallit, durability? It's still 100. So yeah, I mean, I think because of the fact that we've been backstabbing mostly, we don't have to really worry about durability for the most part. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? I actually do want to get past you before I try and fight you, just so I can grab this. Alright, let's do this again. Perfect. Now it's not. Okay, no. I think not. We're not doing this again. When you reset S-About. Oh, I forgot that was a thing in DS1 because that's not a thing in other Souls games. Like the later ones. Because they don't reset at bonfires, right? I forgot that was a DS1 thing. All right, you small fry. Single file lines. I forgot about the rapid attack. All right, let's drop back for a second. I can kill like 2 or 3 at a time. That's a rough one. Yep, there's rapid fire. Then we can do this and kill 2 for 1. Alright, much better. Before we go for the boss, there is a few things that I want to do here. Let's see. Item here. And then let's let out our not-so-friend over here. Kind of a friend, but not a friend. Can I get past you? I can. Oh, don't do that, you friggin' nubbend. I even need to parry you, honestly. Alright. And I think there's an item over here. Yeah. Or not? Yeah. I was about to say, I definitely thought there was an item back there. You open. Alright. Hello!
Oh, still human, are you?
I am!
I am in luck. Could you help me?
Sure.
As you can see,
I'm just gonna kill you later, to be honest. Yep, there's the mystery key.
Thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Karim. I truly appreciate this. And I guarantee a reward. Only later.
Yes, and I will claim that reward and then immediately kill you.
Yes, very sorry. Your reward will have to wait. I have just been freed. Allow me some time.
Sure. Can I talk to you again?
I am free.
Yes, that laugh sounds fantastic.
I am free.
Okay. Did not mean to drop down, but thankfully did not do any damage. Because he's the one that gives you the God Ring, right? Or am I thinking of someone else? It's like the stamina up, the instant giggle, that's all, exactly. Instant giggle. Is he the one? I forget. He's the one who gives you the God Ring, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah, that might be later down the road. Either way, I'm definitely going to kill him later. I can cheese him at Firelink Shrine by getting him to fall off the edge. Anything over here? Yeah, the HP stammering that breaks if you take it off. Yes, that one. That one we are definitely. I did not want to do that. Oh well. Yeah, that one is the one I want. Because there's no reason not to have it or not to take it. Let's summon Solaire. And basically we're just going to let him take aggro and then we're going to bring out the Drake Sword. We can actually block these guys pretty well. Hi, buddy. How are you? Let's do it. Which one spawns first? I forgot. Oh, that's right. We have a cutscene here. Forgot about that. Hi, buddy. DS1's the one where I can cut off its tail for a, axe, right? Or is that later down the line? I know there is one where I can cut off its tail for an axe. I forget if that's the boss fight or when we get actually to, like, the castle area. It's been a hot minute. I think I can cut off its tail, though. Oh, I forgot to, you know, stop wielding my... Hi. Okay, now that you've taken aggro, I can do this. Some chunky damage. Perfect. Oh, that's bad. Get behind you. Oh. Why did I think there are more? Is that DS2 where there's more than just 2? Because that seemed a lot easier for some reason than I remembered. I'm not gonna lie. That seemed a whole lot easier than I remembered. Oh, criminy. Maybe it's just a Drake Sword. Maybe that's why. Nothing there. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Up we go. Why did I have to make this ladder so long? Nothing there. And we need to remember, do not homeward bone. Immediately. We need to talk to our friend downstairs. Let's ring the bell. So that's the first bell already. Technically, this is not even like a halfway point. It's more like a quarter point, if I had to say. You know, technically it's half of our mission, but that's about it. Because where they gave you homeward bones up here. Alright. And where's our friend? Also, was there a way to go down ladders faster in DS1, or is that only added in DS2? I could have sworn there was in DS1. Gotta go, but fun watching it for a bit. Hey, I appreciate you, boy. Hi! T-Pose man, how are you?
Greetings.
Greetings!
I am Oswald of Karim.
You freak of nature.
Thou art a friend. For thee,
I appreciate you, boy. Hope you have a great day.
Cometh thou to confess, or to accuse? For indeed all sin is my domain.
Thank you. Let's see. Purging Stone. Don't remember, pretty sure it's not in 1 though. Yeah, I definitely know it's not in 1. Report trespass to invader. Thankfully, don't need to do that because we're offline. Book of the Guilty. Talisman. Ring of Sacrifice is not really great. We might come back for these rings eventually. Specifically, like for Blighttown. For poison resistance. Learn Gesture. And I think that's it.
Welcome anytime.
Thank you.
It is only human to commit a sin.
And I am indeed a human. Okay, you're creepy. You a creepy man. He is creepy. Standing there in like partial T-pose and then his freaking maniacal cackle at the end there. Doesn't help his case. I just swear I saw an item. Definitely did not though. I guess at this point we can go back to the asylum. Yeah, we might as well go back to the asylum, right? We can grab the key and go to the crow. Let's do that. We also can... Actually, you know what? Before we do that, we can go back to the Firelink Shrine. We can grab our Ring of Stamina. Because that God Ring is not to be passed up by any stretch of the imagination. Is there an item on that one? I always forget. No, there's not. Let's roll off here. And forget where I go from right here. Get if I go over there, I jump there. No, I think I go up here, that's right. Yeah, I jump here and then into the window. Right. Such a short way to go, though. There we go. Perfect. Alright, and then... I think this is the key to the asylum, but I think there's also something up here. Okay, that's the nest. You don't want to go there yet. Or actually, no. Not about going there, but let's go here. Undead Asylum F2 key. Perfect. Okay, we almost got ourselves stuck. That'd have been freaking fantastic. Alright, before we go there, let's go to the bonfire. So we can A, heal, B, get our S's flasks back. And also C, kill, what's his face for the ring. We also have a Firekeeper soul, don't we? So we can go down here and upgrade our flask. Do we have any more? No. Hi! Give me my reward.
Ah, hello there.
Hello!
I have your reward. Please, accept it.
I will gladly accept it. Sunlight Metal.
I'm grateful to you for freeing me.
Thank you. You know, you should really stop laughing.
For you? Well, let's not be greedy now.
Says you of all people. Can I...
You again. What is it?
I want to kill
Our
you.
futures are murky. Let's not be too friendly now.
Oh, we're not. Don't worry. I am most certainly going to kill you.
Our future...
Alright, so how do you want to do this? I forget what the cheese is. I think I can get him through that opening by two-handing this.
Well, what have we here?
Nope. Hi. How can I get behind you? I know there's a way to cheese you. I just forget off the top of my head.
Are you sure about this?
I am very sure, because I do want your bonfire. Kicking him with, like, guard break? I always forget how to do that. Why do I always forget how to do that? Why can I not remember how to guard break? It never comes to me because I never use it. It's like, why can I still talk to you?
Oh.
Guard break, guard break.
You leave me no choice. I was once grateful to you. But if this is our fate, so be it.
Oh, he went through my shield. I did not realize that. Forgot that you could do that. He goes through shield, so I guess we just use the Drake sword then to kill him. Whoops. That's fine. Hi again, buddy. Can I grab this, please? Thank you. Not great damage, to be honest. Yeah. So I think if I get him to the edge, I can backstab him over the edge. But now I just have to fight him, basically. Oh well. So it's forward light attack at the same time. Forward light attack. Forward. Forward light? Like I said, for some reason I can never get it. Alright, I'm gonna grab this first. Yeah, I just can't block the overhand. Yeah, I think also what I can do is this. And just parry him to the edge. Yeah, let's do this. Get you over here. Hi, buddy. You should come this way. It's probably the easiest way. Alright, we can just pair him with that. That works too. A little bit early. Early again, and oh, I was the one who fell off instead. A bit of a precarious position, I'll be honest. Guess we're gonna go down here. Yep, you follow me. This is a bit rough. Gonna make sure I don't die now. I also could just send you downstairs, I guess, if I really wanted to. Let's see. Don't think I can get you off of that edge. Don't think the angle's right. Hey, buddy. Yeah, the overhand I cannot block. Do you remember that fact? I can do this though. There we go. Did it work? Wait, he didn't fall off. He almost did what I needed him to do. Because he rolled back pretty far. No, not that way. Need to go this way a bit, bud. Come on. Come on. Too early. Now you're out of position. The switch always freaking gets me. That's right, I can't parry his roll attack. Come on. If you roll back now, I think he will die. Yep, come on. A little bit closer. Nope, the other way, buddy. Come on, so close. Okay, this might be it. I mean, we're pretty close on his health anyways, but this might work. Oh, so close. Okay, one more. This might at least shorten up the time it's dead. We're getting him so close to the edge. I think by the time we do it, though, he's just gonna be dead anyways. There he goes. There we go. So now we need to... I think we need to, what, sit at the bonfire, then his items will be there? Either that or quit out. There we go. Let's see. Okay, so not there, so we need to quit out, I think. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done that. But I think you're right, I think it's quit out. There we go. Humanity, Ring of Favor, and Protection. And we just never take that off, basically. Like, it's the God Ring. Once you have the chance to get it, you get it, because there's no reason not to. Oh, there go our drivers, though. Let's fix that. It's been a while. Been a while since we had to fix our camera. All right, should be good to go. Let's take a look at our stats real quick now. Yeah, we're all the way up to equip load 61.2 now. Like, there is never a reason not to use this ring. I should probably go back to the merchant up top so we can get more items. Well, I guess I have a decent amount of equipment that we can use. Argyle Helm. Toggle display. Poise. Physical defense. I guess Baldur armor. We have no pants though. Poise is better here. Lies, you make a caster is the reason. True, true. How are we going to unload? Nah, we're fat rolling now. Which one of you is heavier? 3.5 versus 10, so we take out the Baldur armor. Still fat rolling. What's the percentage? What, below like 25% for a fast roll? Something like that? Let's see. Well, we can put on a little bit more weight, but not much, even still. Let's talk to you.
Why, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to make it. Oh, somebody rang the bell. Wait, was it you?
It was!
You never give up, do you? I don't know how you do it. Well, don't stop now. Only one more. But it's going to be suicide.
Yeah, just a little. Just a little, not gonna lie. You're not entirely wrong with that statement.
Don't you ever think to forge your weapons?
Eventually.
You'd better find a smith box soon.
I mean, I have a blacksmith, even better.
With blunt instruments.
I mean, this club's done pretty well for me.
What's wrong? Get a bit of a scare out there? No problem. Have a seat and get comfortable. We'll both be hollow before you know it. Well, I've already I don't really care.
Alright, so I think that's your entire dialogue box.
How did that silly sorcerer's apprentice end up? You know, the one always prattling on about Master Logan. He
Wait,
left for the
did we unlock him
Undead
already?
But never came back. Serves
Oh, the Undead Berg, okay.
if even old Big Hat can't make
I
it
don't,
out there.
wait. Were we supposed to find him? No, that's right, we need to go. I know where we need to go next. I forgot where we needed to go for a second. I know where he is. I was like, I didn't think we found the apprentice yet. Because he's in a very specific spot.
I'm not up.
Okay, you're fine. Let's go back to the Undead Burg, but I think I can talk to you again.
Oh, I will teach you miracle. Very well. Undead.
No, I guess you don't have any more dialogue yet.
Come again.
Okay, so let's go back to the asylum then. Yeah, we'll go back to the asylum now then. I guess I could level up and increase my stats a bit, specifically for our whatchamacallit, for our carry weight, just so we can wear a bit more armor. Not that we necessarily need it, to be honest, though. Now let's do this. Let's go back down, go back to the asylum. Do you want to go back to the merchant at some point? So there is better armor that I can probably forge, though I do want the dagger, because I forgot to grab that. It is a useful tool. Alright, can I just roll off for this? I don't think I can. There we go. Perfect. Alright, crow friend. I need to go up to the nest, if I remember correctly. Roll up like a ball. And now we wait. Come on. Can I not go to the asylum yet? There we go. I was about to say, I didn't think it took that long, but maybe it does. Hello! I am the baby bird. Take me to asylum, please. Thank you. I love that it just, like, drops me. Doesn't place me, just drops me in a ball. Hello, friends. How are all you? You good? Ooh, interesting. That no longer kills you in one shot. I was about to say I'm not sure how to feel about that. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I might need to give up the club then, if we're going to the asylum. Shoot. Ugh. Back up. Shoot. Alright. That's annoying. Yeah. Maybe at the very... I don't have my souls. I was gonna, like, oh, maybe I should level up at least my strength so I can one-hand the... whatchamacallit? The Drake sword. Because I need, what? I need 16? 16 strength? There we go. Back down, so we can get back to the asylum and get my souls back. They're gonna be a hot second before I can actually get back to my souls is the only problem. Or rather not get back to my souls, but get to a bonfire to use my souls, to be more exact. Well, let's do this again. Hello, crow friend. I know, you randomly are getting a lot of eggs. Alright. Into a ball we go. Oh, I guess after the first time, it's like a quick event instead of like you having to wait for a good minute. I skip this. I can. And plop. Plop down the baby bird. That is me, baby bird. Alright, so we're gonna have to use this again. Have you? No, no. Okay, I have 0 fire resistance right now. Wow. You forget how much fire resistance actually does for you because that's just a freaking torch. Maybe I do need to increase my weight carry so I can actually put on some armor for a little bit of fire resistance, because that's usually the most that you have to worry about in DS1. I guess poison resistance once you get the blight down, but there are easier ways around that, like rings. But my fire resistance is abysmal. Yeah, it's right now like 36. It's not great. Not great at all. Alright, try this one more time. I mean, we're gonna try as many times as I need until I actually get my souls back, I suppose. That too. Because I do need to get through the Silent Demon V2. Ooh! That was a little bit too close for comfort. Just a wee bit. Right, up we go. Yep. And yep. Okay. Try this again, shall we? You guys are so freaking annoying. Nope, don't want any of that. Yeah. Maybe I should come back once I have some more fire resistance. Because I can't really deal with them with my club all too easily. And at the very least, okay, I have an idea. At the very least, let's increase our strength so that we can one-hand the Drake Sword. Yeah, let's do that. So I think we can probably grab our souls without aggroing them, and then we should be able to immediately go back to the bonfire. Missed this. That would have been really unfortunate if that killed me. Okay, let's just move around the skellies. Bye, skellies. Bye, skellies. I did not want to go up here. Oh, hi, skellies. We hear snoring. I forgot that you could actually know of his existence before he actually revealed himself to you. Alright, let's try this one more time. One more time. I actually need to go up the other way. It's a little bit easier to deal with. All right. Let's try not to fall this time. I think I can just roll off. Okay, I can just roll off instead of jumping. I was a bit worried about doing so earlier, but looks like I can. Alright, into the egg we go. The egg position. Let's grab this. Hi, everybody. And with that being said, bye, everybody. Okay. Let's go back to the bonfire. And let's upgrade just a wee bit. Getting some shortcuts down. Alright. So let's increase our strength, and then I think we can actually go back there freely. Let's do that. Level up. Strength to 16. So that will allow us, on display, we're looking at what? 111 versus 200 still? Okay, so I think we can get rid of you now. We can have this as our primary for the time being. And now we can actually go back and block some damage. Hold on one second. Heater shield, fire 70, 60. Yeah, so I guess this still is the best for fire resistance. Alright. That again. So do we get additional fire resistance for holding you? Maybe? I'm definitely getting a buff to something. And I think it's from the sword, but I forget off the top of my head. Undead Asylum time. This time we should be able to manage this a little bit more. Because we can actually block freely. We still find ourselves struggling. We're just going to wait for later then. Hello, I'm back. This time with the Drake Sword in one hand. Perfect. That's a lot more manageable. It's a lot more manageable. Okay. Can I also get a torch off to you? I don't have a torch yet. That would actually be kind of nice. And be back. Let's not fall into the pitfall just yet. Hello. Let's go to the bonfire and rest there first. So we actually spawn back here, which would be nice. Because I do know what's about to happen. And I definitely want to... I forgot you're gonna respawn. I forgot about that. I was really hoping I could drop on its head. Oh, I forgot about that. It only does 53. Holy hell. That's gonna be a bit more of a boss fight. I guess we could also two-hand it to help out. Because we're not gonna be blocking much damage. Yeah, we're not gonna be blocking at all. If we block, our entire stamina is gonna be out. I forgot about this attack. Forgot about this attack. Rough. The AoEs are what's gonna get me for sure. Can I please run? I forgot I could not run while locked in. Rough. Can I double sip? Okay. Oh, rough. That is not much better, to be honest. I literally could not figure out where I was going. I need to not lock on. I forgot about that. You're one of those bosses where you just don't lock on. Shoot. actually a lot more difficult than I remember you being. Even with this. That's gonna be rough. Alright. I'm gonna kill you before I go down there so you don't drop down with me. Also, why did we start with only 5 and not 10? Odd. Wish there was a way for me to go down here without losing half my health to begin with. That'd be fantastic. So 2 attacks and then run. I'm pretty sure we're safe behind it from that attack, but I'm not entirely certain. I'd rather just dodge in case we're not. Okay, you just keep on doing that. Be my guest. And it will oblige, apparently. Okay, do I have it in the loop? I might. Yeah, it looks like it. Not sure what I did to do this, but not gonna complain. I think it's because I'm behind it. It's looking like it. As long as I'm behind it, it wants to do the AoE. Okay, now it's actually flying. Let's get behind it again, as per usual. So I can only get maybe 1, maybe 2 if I'm being risky here. Hits on it. Probably mess this up just for the sake of doing so. Okay, flying again, that's fine. That's getting up, let's get around it again. And as long as we keep it in the middle, we should be fine. Make sure we dodge the AoE. I said 2's a bit risky, but I think we can make it. Alright, up you go. Go back around. No need to really rush here. Okay, it's no longer in the loop, it doesn't look like. I say as it goes back into the loop. Its placement's a bit awkward though, because I can't get to it for 2 hits. Looks like just 1 right now. Yep, 2 hits, walk away, then back in for those 2. We could probably go for a 3rd or 4th, honestly. But I'm gonna just play it safe, make sure we do not get hit here. Can I please hit you? I know you don't want me to, but I want to. Alright, flying up, that's fine. Avoid the AoE damage and get behind it again. Again. We are gonna get a little bit backed up into a wall, I will admit. Not too thrilled with that. But we have enough distance to avoid the AoE, which is really what matters. Oh, wow. Did not expect that. That's unfortunate. That camera angle was rough. Let's get behind you again. Really wish my camera angle would keep up with me. Sure, there's the butt stomp. Let's get around it. Get it back into your loop. I'm just gonna do this just for the sake of being safe. Alright, another butt stomp. Once again, restart the loop. Alright, buddy. Last bars of health. I think, what, 2-3 more hits? We don't want to be greedy at the end, though. Last thing you want to do. Nice, good pace. I think 2 more will do it. Nope, 3. There we go. Alright, a little bit more difficult than I was expecting, to be honest, but we got it done. So that's what matters. There's a slab, community, homeward bone. And where are we at now? Alright, let's go up the ladder. I forget what else is here to grab other than just, you know, that. Oh, you know what? There is the ring. I think it is over here. And also a friend. Frenemy. Hey, Shelby! Thank you much for the sub. We are close to a year. Time does fly. Can I get you out of this really narrow hallway? That is a close-up shot. How much health was that? Not much, honestly. Oh, this narrow hallway sucks. But how are you doing today? Hopefully doing well. Also, the count from 2 days ago was banned. Awesome. I did not get a notification, but happy to hear that. No, can't get backstab there. But I can get a backstab here. Perfect. Red chum. Peculiar doll. Oh, that's right, the doll. I forgot about you. I did forget about that. Those are very cute. Yeah, I came just at the end, caught that in chat, also reported that. Thank you. Yeah, I've come to the point of if we see that type of behavior, like if it gets really out of hand, just report it. I think it's smarter than just banning it here, because then hopefully that might teach them a lesson. Keyboards there, hopefully. Let's see. Let's do this. Do we want to go up? I forget if we face our fallen friend over here. Yes, we do. Hi. Oh, you're trying to kick me out of my shield. I don't like that. Can I parry you? Yes, I can. Stand there suspended, had a few years into the count. I hope it's a deterrent for the future. Exactly. Stop again. I need to get a bit more aggressive with my parries, honestly. There's no reason for me not to. There we go. Sorry, old friend. I come and pay my respects. Fresh shield. How good is that? Physical 100, magic 80. It is a bit heavier. Stability is the same, though it does have a decent, I guess the bonus doesn't matter. I'm not attacking with it. I mean, for the most part, I think unless we're in a magic-heavy area, we don't need the crest shield. That's good to remember. Let's go back up. Hello, Boulder. I see you've reset. That thing freaking curves. That thing. Hello. Let's get through you too. Let's have you done here. Quick hit. Hi. Would rather you not do that. Thank you very much. Oh, there's 2 of you now. I forgot about that. I mean, that's fine. I can usually get around you guys pretty easily. Yeah, those long attacks usually mess me up pretty well. Select my name, moderate view. Tomorrow marks 1 year follow date. That is hard to believe that it's been a year ago since that. That's insane. Ah, yes, the pig game on Midwich. I remember it well. How has Carlubi How has Carlubi been doing recently? I haven't talked to them as of late. Forget what this key does. Or not key, sorry, ring. Improves balance on poor footing. Iron ring was used to shackle the guilty, and its durable rust faintly stained with blood. I forget if that increases my poise. Welcome back, Liquid. Played it from yesterday, he's fantastic. He's been neck deep in New World. I've been hearing some, less than ideal things about New World. People ain't too happy with the state of the game. I don't know if that's, same with Carlubi's experience or not, though. New World looks dope. I actually was tempted to get it and play it as, like, just an offline game. And then I started seeing some stuff recently where things were, how should I say, less than ideal for New World. I forgot that you two would respawn. Played for like 75 hours or something, hyper-focused and don't have any interest in it now. That's unfortunate. Yeah. So far, the only MMO RPG that's really, like, kept my interest for a while. Hi, can you not do that? Was Destiny, but even that fell off for a while as well. Alright, stop. Thank you. I'm playing Elden Ring? Yes, I am. Hence why for our variety days, we're gonna be doing some more Dark Souls. And normally I could speedrun this game pretty quickly, but I'm kind of taking my time and going through for like a completion run. Because I know there are people who have not played through Souls, and since I have, I'm gonna try and keep it to where you guys can enjoy it along with me. You play Destiny together? I think we did at some point, Liquid. I think you're right. Are they releasing the golden version of PC or just console? I don't know. That's a good question. I do not have an answer to that. Oh, that might be a bit far. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I was a little bit worried for a second there. Just a wee bit worried for a second there. Okay. Can I wake you up yet? I forget. Freaking sleepy son of a... Can I wake you up? I feel like I can, but I forget how. I was with fire bombs. I was with something stupid loud. Whatever. Or can I, do I just stand here? No. Game Pass is new cloud gaming, so I don't have to install games. Yes, that is a nice thing about that. Are they releasing the, oh yeah, I already read that. Yeah, I'm not sure. I do not know yet. Let's see. What do I do here? We beat the old Asylum Demon. We could go down, but we don't have any swords that are enchanted, do we? None yet, no. I just need to get one of those and I'll feel pretty happy going down to the catacombs. But I guess we'll go... What's the easiest way to get there? I guess this way? Yeah, I guess we can do that. Hi, buddies. Long time no see. I'm a bit stronger than last time. Yeah, you. Dodge back to the firebomb incoming. Perfect. No, meant to stab you. Ooh, hello with this. Short sword. I need to sell these off too. There's no reason for me to keep those. Oh, Jesus Christ, already. Alright. Well, we'll just have to walk off the poison and Estus a few times because of it. Poison's one of those things in DS1 that is just so obnoxious. There's like no real great way to work around it. Unless I guess I could grab the poison bite ring. There's no reason why I didn't. That was almost a dumb thing of me to do. That was a dumb thing of me to do. Put the Estus through it. And I guess as long as we get to the bonfire, I'll be fine. Because it's taking not enough for it to be too worrisome. I could just run past these guys and do just that. Yes, yes, yes. Shoot. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Get rid of you. Be very careful. I'm just gonna have to do this real quick. Thankfully, they're a bit slow on that pick. Oh, hello! Speedy boy. Interesting, I didn't realize that while parrying, I don't lose health from poison. Interesting, that actually is good to know. I might be able to abuse that in the future. I'm just gonna ignore you. So bonfire. Do I want to? Wow, that was really rude. Freaking arrows in the air, as I get up to the bonfire, it hits me still. I forgot that it doesn't update projectiles. Ugh. Okay. I'm just botching these parries. Rude. Come here. I want to go to my merchant friend. Stab you. You too. Yeah. Allergies have been so bad recently. Yeah, mine were acting up yesterday, and then they're fine today. I don't know what was up with that, but I was kind of getting the same thing, Liquid. I'm not entirely certain why. Hi, merchant friend. I tried to get you before you got me. Did not work. Alright,
Oh, still think I've never.
let's see. Let's grab the repair box. Let's grab the dagger. You don't have anything that can help me with what I want. And then, let's take a look. How good is your, like, fire resistance? It's not bad. I mean, this is not bad armor to start off with. I guess I could just buy this.
Thank you kindly.
No worries, buddy. And then we're gonna have to up our carry weight in order to actually wear any of those pieces. And I do forget the exact equation. But I don't think we have enough to really worry about it too much, is the only problem. Let's see. Change equipment. And chain leggings. Yep, there's the fat roll, as was expected. So, not vitality, strength, dexterity, faith. Not attunement, endurance? Yes, it's endurance. The question is, what do I need it to be for the carry equip load? What is our load at right now? Our load right now is 25 of 61. And I want to say that it's 25%, but I can't say with certainty is the problem. I mean, if that is the case, what? 15? If we bring it below 15, then we can roll. Let's see. So that's 3. I only played this on a friend's PC and I beat the wolf guy, and that's it. I mean, beating the wolf is not bad. Let's see. So let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. Can I fast roll now? I cannot still. We're still a bit low. So I think it is 15. Yes, okay. So it is 25% like I thought. So if that's the case, when we wear the gauntlets, we go up to 16. When we wear this armor, so we get up to what, 75? 25% of 75 would be like 17, 16, 17, somewhere around there. We can probably like wear this-ish. Figure it out. There's a new Game Pass game called Undungeons, kind of like Binding of Isaac. Interesting. I'll have to check that out. We're about at 80. Yeah, let's do 25. No, still can't. Good news is we do have some souls we can open up in the meanwhile. Undungeon sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard of it before, but I can't say off the top of my head what it was or what it's about. Ooh, we also have enough humanity to get to 10. That's not a bad idea, actually, for us to use. Let's do 9 of them and then make ourselves human too. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's use 9 of them. And then solve name a soldier. That was actually as much souls as I was expecting it to be honest. 900. Alright, that'll get us to 80. So I think we're good. Yes, now we're good. Now we're good, because our load is below 20. Yep, okay, so it is 25% like I thought. It's been a hot minute. So we at least have a little bit more resistance, which is nice. And we're not going to reverse Halloween until we need to. Can we fast travel yet? Of course not. Can I grab my dagger at the least? What up? Of course not. We're seriously that much on the cusp that we can't. Yeah, it's literally 0.1 off. How often we use our bow? Not often. So we'll take off the bow for now and keep our dagger for the repose into the crit. Because the crit on this is pretty nice, if I remember correctly. Crit on this is 131 versus you at 100. So yes, the dagger would be good. Where do we go from here? Hello. Okay, rude. Yep. There's you. Dodge the fire bombs. And stab you real quick. I can't open that from this side, but we can open it from the other side. You're gonna come attack me. A little bit too fast on the parry there. At school Monday and Tuesday because exams rest off Thanksgiving break. That's awesome. You know what's really nice about working at a college or university now is that I get not just Thanksgiving and Black Friday off, but I also get Christmas Day, and basically have winter break along with the students. Pretty awesome, not gonna lie. Hello. Okay. So it's, you know, free holidays, which is nice. Hello, everybody. Bit too early. Yeah, no, it's such a departure. How do I always forget how I freaking guard break in Souls. It's such a departure from what I was used to, but honestly, that's not a bad thing. Also, I could have gotten to the freaking bridge faster. I'm so stupid. I didn't want to do that, but sure. Do I want to try and beat Havel? Get Havel's armor really early? Might not be a great idea because I could definitely not wear it. Do we want to? I don't think I can even parry him. I think I have to just backstab him to death with the dagger, pretty much. You know what, screw it. We're gonna anger at Havel. Why not? I've made my decision. Havel! Time for you to die. Hey, buddy! I'm actually wicked scared of you. I'm not gonna lie. You can flat me very easily if I'm not careful. That's only doing 36 damage! Oh god! Oh no, what have I done? Hi, buddy. Let's keep on rotating. Actually, the funny thing is, rolling is not your best friend. It's actually rotating counterclockwise. As funny as it sounds, most enemies, based on the AI, and I don't have a good explanation as to why, can literally not handle you rotating counterclockwise. Case in point, Havel. Like, he is a fantastic example of just move counterclockwise and you're fine. There's some enemies where that rule does change the clockwise, but for the most part, oh, that's unfortunate. Like I said, he can flatten me in a good 1-2 hits. If I'm not careful. Nope. Ruling really is to make distance, not necessarily to dodge the hit. I'm actually gonna Estus again just to be safe, because I'm pretty sure he can one-shot me. But we're just gonna backstab him to death. That's what I decided. He's guarding. Alright, Havel, come on. Gonna get off the study. Alright, Liquid, have a go to my friend. Appreciate being here as always, especially on these variety days. Honestly, for all of you who, you know, watch me on variety days, you guys are the real MVPs, so thank you for that. I think I can just chain backstab him. Can I do that? Oh, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. I need to swing. I need to do it again. Alright. Nope, cannot chain that backstab. Dark Souls may not be my thing too much, but I enjoy listening and hanging out still. I appreciate that. It's one of those things that Dark Souls is just one of those series that I could play constantly, but obviously don't. And I could, you know, theoretically become a Dark Souls streamer, though I'm still very happy of Dead by Daylight. Same thing like Bind of Isaac. Like, there's a handful of games that I could just play non-stop. I do eventually want to do a no-hit run. Any percent no-hit run on Dark Souls. I think that'd be fun. I'm definitely not there yet, but then again, I'm also not, like, trying for it. But I have most of the mechanics down in DS1, where I probably could. Yeah, we're just gonna chain backstab now. I think we have the timing down. This is rough. It's 36 damage at a time, but it works. Oh, you just teleport into guard. Okay. Game didn't like me doing that, apparently. Need to drop your guard for like a second. There we go. I'll just chain the backstab. Oh, nope. Too early. A little bit too early. Come on, buddy. There we go. Oh! That actually was kind of close. If I kept on going counterclockwise, I would have got smacked by that for sure. Too early. Guarding, sure. Random, but you ever just get questioned why Minecraft blueprints use materials it does? Yes. I have thought about that before. Good example of forgetting the timing. Please, I don't want to have to go through this again. Don't think either you or I want to. Ooh. We're out of SS2. So close to getting him down. Making a bed out of sponge grass and snow layers. Interesting. Nope. Need to roll that. Backstab you again. How many backstabs is that now? Oh, insta-guard. Shoot. I need to get him away from the wall. He's gonna swing at me pretty hard, so I'm gonna roll this. Come on, I need you away from the wall, bud. There we go. Roll that, and then backstab. I think 2 more should do it. 2 more should do it. Early again. Ooh! Yep, that was gonna be a dodge. Yes, 1 more. We're good. I could probably just poke him. Okay, I may have gotten a bit cocky there. May have gotten a bit cocky there. I have my boy. That was ring. Oh, that's not even his armor. That's first his ring. Oh shoot. What does his ring do again? Boost maximum quit load. Oh, that's actually pretty helpful because we have Havel's ring now and favor and protection, which means what's our equip load at now? 120. Oh. I guess I did not need to level up. Shoot, I completely forgot that was a thing. I guess, missed my arm. I guess I did not need to get that. Oh shoot, I need to level up. Well, I guess we have the chain armor now. And we should be able to roll without really any issue. Can we open this? Yes, I can. Oh, we're already down here. Oh, Dark Root Basin. Do I want to be here right now? I don't... Is there any reason for me to be here right now? Is a real question. Not really. We'll come back here later. There really isn't a reason for me to be there. Alright, let's go upstairs. I actually do want to change my club for a second. So I can kill the Titanite bug up here. That should have respawned. Keywords. At least we have Havel's ring now. We have a decent equip load. So once we get more beefy armor, we can start wearing it for more protection. Or bug. Bug's not here. It's 1 down, right? Oh, is it gone in DS1 for good after you miss it? Oh, it might be. Shoot. That's unfortunate. That's mildly unfortunate. Just a little unfortunate. What's this back here? Pretty sure it's on the other floor though. Yeah, well. You guys can shoot at my back for all I care. Have at it. Alright. And open you up. So now we have the basement key. Are you still there, Sunbro? You are still here. Hello. Can I talk to you again?
Oh, hello there.
Yes, I can, but you just have the same thing to say. You like to stare at the sun. Gonna friggin' burn out as corny as he is. Alright. Time to go down to the Berg. Was there really no way to go down these faster in DS1? I guess not. Yeah. Nope. Could have sworn there was. But I guess that was a DS2 thing, even in the remaster. Alright, before we go down, we want to go up. So we can open up you. Perfect. I just realized that we don't have any Estus flask. Alright, we're gonna definitely want our shield up. We have the dogs incoming. And you have bleed. Thankfully, it's not enough for us to worry too much. Sure, that works. I won't complain if you literally thrown yourself into a pyre. Before we go this way, let's go this way.
Somebody, any help me.
Damn, I'm finished.
Yeah, you are. I'll come save you in a bit, my boy. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Hi, everybody. How you doing? Having a torch party, I see? Ugh, dogs. We have enough fire resistance now. We're not too upset about taking some hits. Except for the fact that I do not have any more Estus flasks, actually. I guess I could take a humanity for some heals, but that's not ideal if we can help it. No, that wouldn't be a bad idea to put that behind my Estus for some humanity. Yeah, we'll do that. It's not great, but not horrible. It's an agreeable proposition if we ever need it desperately. Okay. Where's our friends that jump out? Go here. Alright, I have to go a bit further. Hello? I know you're here. Yep, there we go. Let's jump back. Remember that those do some decent damage. I mean, you do a decent amount of bleed, too. Alright, dispatch them. Now there's an item in one of these. It might be the key to the door for the mage boy. Mail breaker. That actually can prove pretty useful. Not here. Must be further down. What is that underneath? I guess it's just blood. Seen the reflection. Now there's 2 guard dogs coming up. And also you folk. How did that not kill all 3 of you? That's so odd. Would have thought that would have. Looks like you guys are a little bit more durable than I gave you credit for. Alright. Oh! Doggy! That could have been really bad with us being in that close of quarters. Won't lie. If we're not gonna go back to... Why did I swing? To the bonfire, we're gonna actually have to use a twin humanity to restore health, unfortunately. Thief mask, leather armor, target shield. Don't think it's gonna be any better than what we already have equipped. No, very much not. I guess that is for the helm, so I might as well use that. Have anything better for physical defense? Balder armor? Yeah, we'll do that. And surprising enough, this is too. Fashion Souls, where you just mix and match whatever you have available to you. Pretty much it. We have to bash down the door to get him. So I can still, yeah, I can still roll. I forget if I need a key, if I can just bash down the door. Hold up. I'm pretty sure I needed a key. Let's already have the key. There's that possibility too. Oh, I do already have the key. Jeez. Of course I do. Hi!
Brilliant. You opened the door for me.
I did!
Thank you. I'm saved. I thought I might never escape. I am Griggs of Vinheim, a sorcerer of the school. I am much obliged for your assistance.
You're welcome.
Thanks to you, I may now resume my travels.
Let's grab this real quick.
Oh, hello. I'm
yes.
Fine. I will rest a while, then return to Firelink Shrine.
Alright.
I have my sorcery. And I will be more cautious next time.
Yeah,
Besides,
best not to
I
get
have an
locked
important
into a
task.
room by yourself. Is that the last thing you say?
Oh, hello.
Yes, that is. Now, let me break these things behind you, make sure there's no items that you're hiding. Can't hide items from me. Alright, so let's take a humanity here so we can heal up for the boss fight incoming. I mean, we're pretty well equipped, all things considered. The only problem with this boss fight is the 2 dogs. Like, honestly, you know what, before we do that, we might want to do something smart. Can I actually get to where I want to go without being the boss? Hold on. Hi. Ain't you a sneaky bugger? Try and get out of friend's range. Missed that one. Yeah, if I swing at you, you stab me, right? So instead I stab you. That's how that's gonna work. Full 400. So can I open this door here or not? If I can, that'd be perfect. Oh wait, is that even not a door to open? Hold up. Hi. Knock that off, please. Let's see. Oh, that's right. I don't think I even need a key, do I? Because it's the waterway. Jesus Christ, you scare me every time.
You still have your senses.
Yes, I do.
Then why won't you buy some of my moss?
I could, but I don't need it right now. Yes, but I don't need your moss. Creepy lady. Actually, buying humanity's not bad. I forgot that she does have those. That's about it.
Drat, what a humdrum lass you are.
Thank you. Can I open this? I think I can. Where's the last place that we rested? I think it was... Yeah, I can. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to do here then... What place do I want to heal? Rest at? Firelink Shrine. Actually, yeah, Firelink Shrine. Probably the place. Hi, rat. Bye, rat. Oh, hi. Forgot about you. Don't mind me. I was going to ignore the lot of you. And go to my bonfire. Hi, do you want to deal with the guys behind me? That would be fantastic. Okay, we're rest. Can I rest now? Nope. Because there are enemies nearby. Hi, how are all of you? Apparently I cannot block that. Go figure. Taking some damage, and we're gonna rest right away anyways. That will get us our 10. I should talk to you real quick.
Oh, hello. I regret meeting you under such compromising circumstances. At least we both made it back unscathed.
Indeed.
Incidentally, Would you care to learn any sorceries?
Sure.
You're clearly talented, and besides, I owe you. Of course,
Yeah,
we
why
will
not?
require some materials, but I'm happy to teach you some elementary spells. Are you interested?
Yes.
Splendid. Very well. I am pleased to have a chance to give something back. Well then, let's get started straight away.
Alright, let's purchase some items. So you do want to buy these at some point. Dragon Crest Ring, boost sorcery, boost length of sorcery.
Have you heard of Big Hat Logan?
No, but now I have.
Master Logan is a great sorcerer and my teacher. Both of us came to this land as undead. But one day, he departed, leaving only a note. I suppose he wished to keep me out of harm's way. But where does that leave me? I have dedicated myself to sorcery. But Master Logan could find no use for me.
Aww.
Yes. The note that Master Logan left.
Yes.
It only said he would travel to Anolondo by way of Sen's fortress.
Which is currently
I can only
locked,
guess
my
that he seeks
knowledge.
The regal archives. For Master Logan is a tireless.
Oh, actually,
pursuer
is
of
it closed right now?
wisdom,
No, I think it's closed
trumps
until
all.
we ring the second bell.
Everything else is
Yeah.
hogwash. When the curse turned him undead, I'm certain that he only felt it was the perfect chance to visit this land. I only wish that I had his courage.
I mean, you're here too, to be fair.
2 things are required for sorcery.
Intelligence.
First, you must equip a wand.
Oh, that too.
Second, you must attune
And
a
also
sorcery.
that.
Then you will be ready to fire away. Oh, and don't forget to aim.
That would be good.
2 things are required.
That was last for
Then
dialogue tree. Bye.
What's that?
What's that? That's me leaving. I guess I should probably get rid of this guy, shouldn't I? Okay, I definitely need to make sure that I get better at parrying. It's one of those skills that for some reason I just never really got around to truly mastering in Dark Souls because I just would, you know, dodge, go counterclockwise, or the like. And then backstab accordingly. Ooh! That was a little bit closer than I would like. I was able to make use of that by downward slamming 2 enemies back to back. We'll go with that was intentional. Okay, hi, Rat. If I can actually choose not to fight you, I will. Thank you. Goodbye. I'll be leaving now. Okay, so now that we have that linked, we can very easily get back and forth from the Cypress Demon, which is actually really nice and something that I never have done before, but for some reason I just thought of it and was like, oh, that's not a horrible idea. Hello. You dropped something. No, you didn't. Thought you did for a second. Oh, I need to dispatch of these 2 guys, though. You need to remember that, because I can't open this. Yeah, I don't have the key for that yet. Grab this, though. Hi, you 2. Not gonna help your friend. And I wonder. Yeah, I was about to say if the dogs will hear me. Did that dog just jump over me? Oh, that's new. Never had that happen before. Will you guys aggro? Thankfully not. Alright, let's heal up real quick. And let's go to the boss fight. Hi, buddy. I can actually block you pretty well. I just need to dispatch of your coochie. That would have actually killed me, I think. Oh, we can actually fully block the downward slam. That's good news. Alright, get rid of you. And now I can actually dispatch you pretty easily. 98. I mean, more damage than we were dealing to Asylum Demon, which is nice. I just need to remember your attack patterns. Only one. Okay, so if it's not the double hand, it's 2. I see. So 2. Oh, Kapara Demon, not the Cypress Demon. You ever do a 3? I feel like you have a 3 strike as well as a 2. 1, 2, no 3. 1, 2. Oh, let's keep on going counterclockwise. 1, 2. No, that's different. That was a different strike. And then 2 hands. Yeah, we're not going to attack after that one because it takes out a lot of our stamina. 1, 2. I thought I was far enough away. I don't have to worry about that. 1. You have a 3 attack. 1, 2, and I think just a couple more hits and we're good. 1, 2, and one more. Perfect. Key to the depths. Managing the Wayward Bone. Excellent. Or Homeward Bone, rather. Yeah, I guess we could just drop down then and go directly into the depths. Might as well. Don't exactly need to go back up to Bonfire for anything that I'm aware of. We could theoretically go and reinforce some of our stuff, but I don't think we need to do that either for now. Okay. There's a lot of good items here, but there's a lot of risk versus reward. Hi, everybody. Yeah, I see you sneaking up, you little sneak. Trying to distract me with the 2 in front of me. Uh-huh. I knew where you guys were coming from. Oh, I could not block that in time. Hi. You get better at stabbing you guys once I know your attack patterns. Alright, get you out of the way next. The depths. A little bit off. Still a little bit off. It just, they're wicked slower. They're a lot slower than I anticipate. And so I feel like I parried late. There we go. Need to get used to parrying more. Think back here. Alright, I know where I need to go for the next bonfire, and I think the next bonfire will probably be our stopping point for today. Because I do need to be up bright and early, but not as bright as I normally need to be. Frankie is thankfully getting a ride tomorrow morning, so I don't need to wake up at frickin' 3:30. Hi, buddy. How are you? You. Still, once again, a bit early. There we go. Unfortunately, we got hit by the other guy. Hi, butcher friend. How are you? Carving up something mighty fine down there, eh? Don't mind me. I think if we drop... Alright. If we drop down... Did he leave? He did. So he's coming for me now, I believe. Yes, he broke his table, so he's on his way. Hi! And I don't think I can parry you, right? No, I don't think I can. He just went through, breathed through my everything. But I can backstab you. So that will be our best course of action here. Hi. You I can definitely parry. I got a sack. Doesn't the sack, if I remember correctly, hold on a second, doesn't the sack increase your XP gains? Soft and comfortable wear, but probably near meaningless in terms of defense. I guess not. I even think it's something else. There's the mimic head that I know does. So I don't want to go directly to the bonfire. I think we also have something we can get from over here. We also have the dogs there. Forget where...
Yes, you. Here,
Oh yes, the Pyromancer friend. Hello. You were the one I want to talk to.
Thank you. I would have been a sucker without you. Been eaten alive. I shudder to think. Thank you. Thank you dearly.
You're welcome.
I am Laurentius. With the great smoke. I will not forget my debt to you.
Duly noted.
Oh, hello there.
Hello.
I'm fine, thanks to you.
Happy to hear. Nothing else? That it?
Oh, hello.
Yup. Okay. Goodbye. Well, there's something else here for me, but I guess not. I think it's just you. Which is fine. I'll get some pyromancies later because they're pretty good against certain bosses. So definitely worth my while. I could go down here and grab the items here. Not a bad idea. Hi, buddy. Quite a maneuver here. Oh, you're not dead in one shot. I'm a fan of that. What about you? Come on now. Come on. There we go. You won't let me get the follow-up hit. Yeah, it's like one shot away. A breath. So nothing there, but I think there's stuff up here. Yeah? Hello. Oh, I didn't want to guard break that, for God's sake. Let's see. Oh, I thought it was in you. No, there's something else. You up. Oh, I should also start checking for mimics. Oh, there's the large emerald. I think it was in the pot. I just related the pot to it. I don't want to drop down you yet. Eventually, yes. Right now, no. Right now, I have other things that I do want to take care of. Took care of all of you, which means I guess I can go this way then. This up. And I might actually want to re-equip my short bow before I forget. Because we now have some less than friendly friends in the slugs. Hi, how are you, buddy? You're an unsightly thing, aren't you? Forget if I can stun you out. Holy hell. Forgot you were there. Yeah, I guess I can stun you out, can't I? And none of them are going to be in the tunnel. But then, isn't there one? I could have sworn there is one up here. Swear to God, if it falls down on me. Okay, I guess it's in the next area. Yep, there they are. The one further back. No. Okay, let's get them all down. Or not. You down. Forget what these guys are good for farming for off the top of my head. Come on. Oh, come on now. There we go. Oh, you got pretty close. Not a fan of that. Can I kill you in one volley? Yes, I can. That's good. And if I can take you on one at a time, we'll be fine. I can actually hit multiple at the same time too, even better. You don't want to get too cocky though. You definitely can't hit 3 at the same time. I forget how long range their attacks are. Oh, that's right. They're good for forming large Titanite shards. That was actually very useful. Hello, bud. Use the master key. And here is the bonfire. Perfect. This is exactly where I want to be. Forget. Is this an illusionary wall? No. I think it's someone else, I think. I think we're thinking of something else. But we are in a pretty good spot, if I do say so myself. So with that being said, I do believe we'll be ending the stream there. Before we do though, as always, we're gonna go find another person to raid. Excuse me. Let's take a look, see who I want to raid. Let us raid, let's raid Rue. I know it's kind of a departure from Dark Souls going to Dead by Daylight, but let's do that. With that being said, guys, as always, if you did enjoy the show, please make sure to hit that follow button. If you haven't already, though, check out our Actual Life campaign. We're trying to help your kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. On that note, guys, I'll see y'all tomorrow at 7 p.m. CST for some more Dead by Daylight. Bye-bye!